welcome to our first-ish, second-ish learning match of Warhammer 40k. It is Sunday, in which Matt's
I don't know where the camera is.
sisters, the camera, sisters of battle, the Golden Girls, will be going up against my Blood Angels. We've already done the deployment. Other Joe is going to be here for moral support as well as
batteries,
learning how to play the game. And
drinking.
I am not joking. As Joe just walked by this,
Did it blank out after?
Joe, you literally have the ability to destroy electronics.
I picked up my feet. I didn't touch anything.
As you walked by, I was just turning the camera to a different angle.
It's because of my magnetic
Now I can
personality, huh? Huh? I'll be here all week, guys.
We have to just get like a Faraday cage or something to stick Joe in. We're just
walking
Maybe
EMP.
if I unplug it and plug it back in.
Have you tried turning it on and off?
I
There it
just
goes.
did that. Okay. Are we good? We're good.
I think we're good. Take
Okay.
3.
Start. Take 3.
We got this.
Ready?
We got
And
this.
we'll just start from.
As soon as I clapped, it broke. And we're back. I think we're back. Let's check it out. Yeah, we're back.
All right.
All right, we're good. We're good.
I'm not gonna stress out. I'm not gonna worry no
Nah,
more.
I got this. Don't worry about this. You just do your thing. What do you got?
Okay, I got Blood Angels versus Sisters. We are doing a 1,500 point learning game. Neither Matt nor I have played 9th edition, so please be aware we will make plenty of mistakes.
Yes.
This is not counting towards the campaign. We're going to do that next year. This is just learning how to play. Okay?
Yeah, so if you show up here for perfection, you're in the wrong channel.
You're in the wrong channel. I also want to thank GameMat.eu, guys. Everything that you see on this table, this beautiful, beautiful table, was made by GameMat.eu. It's all pre-painted terrain. And you know what? I just don't have time to paint terrain or, come up with a custom mat. And so they've got the mat that's already printed with this badass city battlescape, and then they've got the pre-painted terrain. So if you go there now, there's a 10% discount if you type in Angry Joe, and you can get your own terrain so that you don't really have to, spend all that time doing that. But it's actually pretty fun, it's a part of the hobby, creating your own stuff. But if you're like me and you're pressed for time and you want something professional, try GameMat.eu. Tell them Joe sent you. Okay, so let's jump right in. So off screen, we picked the mission. Matt, what mission are we playing?
Christ, where'd the card go? Taking hold from the open war. Deck.
Taking hold, just doing a friendly open war, not even a matched play or anything like that. We've got
Friendly open war.
Friendly open war. Joe will tell you why the sisters are fighting the Blood Angels. We've got our objectives set up. We already deployed our army, and we'll show you the army lists now. And I guess maybe I can cut away to that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I'll do that another time.
No worries.
And then we come back. All right, let's get started. So, how do we start this thing, man?
All right, so we're gonna roll off. So you gets first turn.
Okay. We'll grab a dice.
I rolled a 5 again.
Joe, that would be the wrong camera.
Well, I didn't know you were going to move it.
Matt has won every single one of these. The deployment, the setup, and the first turn. So, Matt, will you be going first or second?
I guess I'll go. I'll go first.
Decisions, Matt.
Why not?
What are we going to do?
No, you go first. 'cause
Okay, I'll go first. So, in order to take the first turn with a unit, You use these
power moves.
handy dandy tape measures.
Okay,
Those are
so
officially
before
Warhammer
you do
measuring
anything, I
tapes.
got some pre-turn stuff because
Oh.
sisters are complicated and ridiculous.
Very cool.
So at the start of every battle round, I get a miracle die. So, but
Whoa, look at that badass, big ass miracle die. Love it.
and then at the start of every turn,
You
because
rolled
of her,
a 6. Is that good?
yeah. Well, basically, I can substitute that 6 for a die roll.
Look at this guy's
Later.
rolls.
At the start of every turn, because of the Triumph of St. Catherine, I get another one.
Foe.
Matt, I'm going to have to ask you to roll on camera, sir.
You said you
Alright.
rolled like me? That is not what I roll, Matt.
Yeah,
That
fair.
is
It seems like we'll have to like
zip tie or something.
zip tie. Look, it's actually breaking the signal.
Oh god.
It's not me about touching it?
All right.
So yeah, I got those.
Producer Joe.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. So can I go?
Yes, now you can go.
Okay, so we also printed out handy dandy cheat sheets since we're new players here. Let me show you my cheat sheet. Right? And it says, so pre-battle stuff, battle round start, command phase. I get +1 CP, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So I was down to 11 command points because you usually start with 12 in a battle like this. But I went down to 11 because I put my Terminators in strategic reserve. No, I'm down to 10.
Oh,
because I
you
put my
did the relic and the
Terminators in
warlord
strategic
trait, yeah.
reserve and I gave an extra relic to one of my HQs. So I'll go from 10 to 11 CP. All right. Now, after you move, you go to your after you do your command phase, you go to your movement. Now it's just a matter of what do I want to move first?
Decisions.
I know.
Actually.
Well,
Last grudge
Wait.
match didn't end well.
Because in AOS,
so
I
everything's
just want
on
to double check one thing
stake,
before you
chat.
do anything.
okay.
Because in AOS, whoever wins the roll off chooses who goes first. I don't know if in 40k you have to take first turn.
No, you choose.
Okay.
Yeah. And you chose me.
Yeah, I just was making sure that there was a choice that I could actually make.
See, he plays AOS, which is a game that I do want to play, but you know we're playing 40k at the moment. I really don't know what these units.
Yeah,
do.
the winner declares whether they take first or second
We're
turn.
about to
Okay.
find out in this grudge
So I
match.
have no idea. This game is going to be quite interesting because I might be charging units I shouldn't charge. But hey, that's the.
You only live once.
You only live once, says Joe. Let's go.
Someone says to remember that Matt is undefeated.
Yeah. Technically, so is
50
Joe.
years.
How dare
50
you?
years of experience.
There is something called advance. What is that all about?
Okay, so when you move your normal movement. If you choose to advance, you can roll a d6, and you can add that to your move. If you advance, you can't fire heavy weapons anymore. You're -1 to fire assault weapons. I don't think you can rapid fire.
Interesting that this cheat sheet does not have an advance. Yeah, but I know it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, you basically will add a d6 to your move, but you won't be able to charge unless you have an ability that allows you to advance and charge. You won't be able to fire heavy weapons. You'll be at -1 to shoot assault weapons.
Battle of big brains. Sparks will fly, chat. Who you got? Once again, put them up. AJ or Matador?
Oh my god.
Yes.
So,
For the Emperor.
Again, AJ's from the streets. He's been playing Warhammer Underground. 12 years.
what?
Never lost. Now he's into the big leagues. Matador has been playing for 50 years. Born with a silver spoon and a couple of forks too. And maybe a butter knife. I don't know. This man's never lost.
How does a rapid fire affect that?
I don't think you can fire rapid fire weapons if you advance, but let me check. Or maybe you can just fire
Let's
them
see,
normally.
if I'm
but not.
using this handy dandy Warhammer app, is there a search section? Reference, yeah. So let's see.
Guys, I know you're not here, but
This
you
is
were in this
the
room. You
glossary,
could cut the
which
tension.
in no way helps me. This is why.
Oh no, press the wrong button! We need.
Close up cam. Why is this locked? I'm paying for the app. That's really fun. Come on, Games Workshop. Seriously. That's how cool the app is, by the way. If you can get the app to work right. I think maybe my account is not loaded here because I do have.
Rapid
Someone
fire.
asked if
Double the
this
number
is
of
your new
attacks
gaming
in that
table.
range.
No, this is not the new gaming table. The gaming table is being made. Man, we literally know nothing about the game, so I'm just gonna.
All right.
make sure I
So
have
advancing. When a unit advances, you add a d6 added to your move.
Units
Advance.
that advance cannot shoot or charge this turn.
Right, but if you look at like assault weapons you can fire to -1 if you advance. Yeah, assault weapons in the same turn at which the unit is advanced, you subtract 1 from hit rolls. So you can still fire assault weapons if you advance. You just have -1.
Screw it.
Alright, let's see what he's gonna do.
I'm gonna move these Space Marines forward.
What a fucking power move. Look at this, guys. He is advancing. Matt's sweating over there.
Just trying to find more of my yellow dice.
Oh, never mind. He couldn't find his dice.
Movement of 6. And I keep going. This is not back and
No,
forth.
yeah,
huh?
you do everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright.
do, 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 do.
Sanguinary Guard move at 12, I believe.
If you play by my rules, there are no rules. This is not a friendly game, okay? These aren't friendly bullets.
They're not
Real
friendly
bullets.
bullets.
They're real bullets. Wow, what a
And what is
risky
unit
move
core?
over here.
Unit coherency is just like within.
So you have to be.
Three.
You have to be. What is it? Within an inch of 2 models. Well, you're less than 10 models, so I think you just be within 2 inches of other models. It's if you have like 10 or more models where you have to be within like. You have to be within coherency of 2 different units or something. That's why I don't play with units that are 10 models or more. Let me see. Oh god, cable Y.
Whatever happens to Warhammer stays in Warhammer's chat. Remember
So
that.
in Warhammer, you probably.
Unit coherency. The distance within models must be within 2 of each other horizontally and 5 vertically. Yeah, so 2 inches.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take this back, Chad, because I've made mistakes before in XCOM, whereas I
Advance too
I
much.
go crazy, and I have no idea. You know, if you're charging forward, do you get chopped up? And boy, I'm just scared to move.
Look at this.
This shouldn't be the case. Chat, tell me not to be a bitch.
You're gonna go crazy if chat does that. You're gonna advance everything. You're gonna
Someone
make...
says making mistakes is how you learn, Joe.
It's true.
That's true.
Do it!
Then I'm then,
He's doing it! Look
then
at
I'm gonna not only am I going to move, I'm going to advance. I'm gonna advance everything.
I told
I'm
you!
gonna run into Matt's face.
Yes,
You want me to make mistakes?
let's make
Advance
speed bumps.
everything except for the thing that.
I mean,
that
a lot of your
I'm
guys are close combat, so like advancing's probably the right move. Otherwise, I'm just gonna shoot the shit out of you next turn, and then you'll have to move again, and then hope to charge.
Okay. So,
But
roll
maybe
1d6 or 2d6 for advance.
if you're for advancing, you just roll a d6. You may not want to do it with like the guys who can actually shoot. You may want to just like move them 6 and then see if anyone's within range. But like the close combat guys, like you might as well advance because otherwise they're just
Well,
gonna get
see,
shot before
the terrain rules we need to figure out. Like, so if I move these guys up to here, then I can then shoot through the terrain and at that thing.
So if we are, this is why the terrain rules suck.
Because she would be about 21 inches away, and the Space Marine bolters, I'm not really.
They're 24 inches.
24.
Rapid fire.
So if I moved up.
Well, actually, it depends on which bolters they have now, I guess, because they have different bolters.
Yeah, well, they're standard bolter, or the standard ones that come with it. It says range.
Admin
Hyperhex, thank you
Chaos
so
wants
much
to
for
know
your
what the
resubscription. It does make us feel old, but thank you so much for that long time support.
36. That's a stalker.
That's
bolt
sweet.
rifle.
That's 8 years, guys.
God. Yeah, we're old.
Where the hell is the terrain shit?
Bolt rifle.
Terrain features.
30 inches rapid fire. So yeah, all right. So then no, all right. That
You
was
do
right.
it!
That was that was the correct thing to do.
Just get some cover. You got this.
Get some cover.
Don't get scared.
We can shoot through the cover. So these guys will be firing at, those things.
Don't tell him.
And then
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how much, like, what cover you want it to be. Because, like, if you make it obscuring, if it's at least 5 inches tall, which this building is, then models cannot see through or over this terrain feature. This means one model is not
this
visible
one
to another
is
model.
10, 11 inches tall. This one is more than 5 inches tall.
Right. So they.
But we set it together, and remember.
Yeah, I mean, if you want them to be obscuring, then it blocks line of sight.
Okay.
But
So if they're more than 5 inches tall, they're obscuring.
yes, typically.
So
yeah.
meaning I can't shoot through it, and you can't.
Now
shoot
it says
through
models that are on or within the terrain feature can be seen and targeted normally. So, like, if you were actually in the building, I could see you. While you're on the other side of it, I can't. But you also can't see me.
So if technically, I would have had to advance to do it, but if I, went on this side and fired, then I could technically be in cover.
You will, yeah, you'll still get like the cover. I can just see you. Because it would be
But right now you can't see these guys,
right,
and I can't see you.
right.
Okay.
If
we play
these
by
are
the
obscuring, then yes. Which which is what we said they were at the
Okay.
start.
Okay.
So yeah.
rule- Well, in that case, then I wouldn't put those guys there because they can't shoot through the windows, and there's no point in doing that.
The king, I will ban you, the king. I'm like Mickey, alright? AJ's Rocky. You're gonna eat thunder, shit lightning. You got this, kid.
Alright, I'm going to move the sanguinary guard, use this as blocking terrain to hide behind this building.
Everyone just loves to shoot.
I know.
So guys, these
Can't get
like
enough
these
of her
miniatures
shoes.
are like amazing. She painted these amazing miniatures as well. But no, look at the shoes.
Yes. I wasn't the only painter for the sisters, though. Matt helped. Matt did a lot of them, actually.
I mean, you did most of the tanks and Celestine, and we did about 50-50 on the actual sisters. And then I guess I did the other characters. Well, then Ryan did the...
Well, you entirely did the thing with the creepy robot babies and the guy holding the not pizza.
Yes. That I did do. And then Ryan helped with... well, he airbrushed the tanks because yellow...
Max, where? Did you find her?
The black bar is the camera
Oh,
arm.
it's part of the
I'm not
camera
in.
arm, yeah.
I'm going to advance on
Matt's
these Marines
girlfriend.
here.
Okay. Units that start their movement phase embarked in a transport can disembark. A unit that disembarks before their transport moves.
4. 4 plus 6 is 10.
Oh, and they count as having moved. Okay.
Yes, the game has been...
Yes, the game has started.
The game has started. They're moving the people forward. That's the gameplay.
These Death Company can go 12. So they're going behind here. So it's obscuring unless you're in it.
Yeah.
Are these sisters in it?
Yeah, they're in it.
And these
technically.
sisters in it?
It depends. Are you
Those
counting
are
the
the
building?
Because what I was going to do with this land speeder is I was going to take this land speeder, go, right, and then start firing through there. But
I mean,
you're
if
telling
the
me it's
well, if the
obscuring-
building itself is just the terrain, then I am behind it, not in it. Whereas they're actually in the terrain.
Okay, so for that sister squad, I can't fire at them.
These, if this is the terrain feature and we don't give it a base, then yes, they're behind it. These guys are actually standing in this.
Okay, so those sisters can't be shot out of here. Alrighty.
Actually, I do have a Warhammer. I do have the Games Workshop
I'll
measuring
just
tape.
drive in a different direction.
It's like a regular tape, but with the Warhammer symbol on it.
Right.
You see?
Well, no, he was just saying that like the tape measure like takes him out of it, and there should be like a Warhammer specific
It's literally the same. It's yellow and everything.
one. Yeah.
It's not
Hi,
exciting.
Bar. Thank you so much for gifting me sub
Alright,
out.
land speeder will go 18 inches.
Rubbing speed.
So we will go this direction, and then if I plot this land speeder right here,
Thank you, Live Life. Thank
then
you so much
I
for
have
those biddies and joining us.
range on that. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's see if I want to do any more movement. We definitely should do a bunch more movement.
Someone said that there is a difference between the two measuring tapes. It's how much it costs.
Also true. That was probably like $3. This thing was like $6, probably $8.
What? Because of logo?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I didn't buy it, but
But you
like,
should paint that one. Make that one look like pretty sweet.
yeah.
You know what would be sweet is like if you could get a measuring tape that would have like Necron print on it.
That way.
Well, there's
you should
one-
make one.
They actually made one that was like a. Oh God, why did you say that?
You
Yeah.
should make one.
I totally would.
Yeah, you will.
Make it like a mouth, and then the tongue is a tape
Yes.
measure. That'd be pretty
Except they would
sweet.
have to have googly eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't go wrong with googly eyes.
Well, they actually made like a servo skull tape measure for like 8th edition 40K when it came out,
That's awesome.
and like the little measuring tape came out of the skull's mouth.
Hey,
That's
Matt,
awesome.
Huh?
how many movements can you make in your turn? For
How-
each turn.
So every unit can move. Everything has a movement value. Typically, infantry 6 inches. You can also choose to advance, which is basically like foregoing shooting to get an extra 6-sided die worth of movement. And then if you don't advance, or you have an ability that allows you to advance and charge, you can charge during the charge phase, which is up to 2d6 movement. So in theory, I guess you can move twice a turn if you make a charge.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys specifically noted that when you placed your people on the board, that each were a specific unit. So like that they each get to move.
Yeah,
as
each
a
unit
chunk.
gets to move, yeah.
All right, guys. I just officially took my first real turn in a real 40K game.
Well, you took your
Me and
first
Alex's
phase.
game, that fucking map was so small that there was no decision to be made. Alex was rushing me, and I just stayed in place and I started firing right
Yeah.
away. So here, it's giving me the flavor of what I'm doing. I probably should have positioned my miniatures more to where I could start now fire, because I just completed my movement phase, and now after you're done with your movement phase, then you move on to the firing phase. Well, I only set up, very, very few firing potentials. So let's do those few potentials now.
Okay. Well, next would be psychic phase. Do you have any psychers?
I do not have any
Okay,
psychic
here do I.
this time.
Psych!
Okay, so this land speeder is targeting that squad of Sisters of Battle over there.
That's
move it up a
rude.
bit?
All right,
So we
so
can see what he's shooting. There we go. It's on. You guys ready? First shot of the game. Don't miss. Everyone's watching you.
blocks visibility in model aircrafts, models, light cover. So, what do they give ruins typically? Ruins are scalable, breachable, light cover, defensible, and obscuring. Okay, so light cover gives me +1 to my saving throws if you shoot me.
Okay. So, and this has a heavy bolter, which is a heavy 3. Since I suppose since it's a vehicle, it could still fire. It's heavies.
Yeah, we're
It's
gonna
just
roll
infantry that can't fire the heavies, right?
If they move, yeah. If you move, you can fire heavy weapon at -1. If you advance, you can't fire it at all.
Okay. So these heavy bolter into those sisters.
Yep.
At a -1 to hit.
No, I'm at +1 to save. Because you're not infantry, you're a vehicle. So you're not -1 to move and shoot heavy weapons. If you were infantry, you'd be -1 to shoot.
Cool. So I just use my normal ballistic skill.
Yes.
And if you go in the app and you look at the land speeder,
It's
you
probably
see that
3
the ballistic skill is a 3+. So we'll go ahead and roll.
All right, let's
and
do
then
this.
For my
I mean, I'm
effects
assuming you're in
guy
range, but yeah.
is so what we want to do and get in a habit of every time we play Warhammer at my house is you have to basically declare, point at who you're doing and point at who you're firing at, and then make sure that the dice are on the screen so that I can do some special effects. So, land speeder at those sisters, firing. I got 2 hits, and then we got to roll to wound now. And the
So heavy bolter strength 5.
Heavy bolter's a 5 versus a 3, so that's what?
You need 3s.
3s.
So
2 hits.
And it's AP -1.
Heavy bolters are actually, yes, -1.
Okay.
They're 2 damage apiece.
So I'm at +1 because of the cover, so I'm still on 3s for my save.
Try to roll right there.
Right here?
Yep. Bam.
Okay, so I saved.
2 saves. And that was because of the cover?
Well, yeah, so light cover gives +1 to my save, so it kind of negated the -1 from the heavy
God
bolters.
damn it!
I live!
How dare you!
And he whiffed with the first shot of the war.
He didn't whiff, he hit.
He
How,
whiffed.
how dare
you get hit?
you?
Yes.
Joe.
And what happened?
I didn't die.
His
He
armor.
whiffed. You're like, that was cute. What are those?
There's holes in the cape.
Right, yeah. But physical figurines and models and such is sweet.
Well, I didn't do anything. Okay, well, we'll go with the eliminators.
Oh, hang on. So, someone is right. If on turn 1, you have the Space Marine book, right?
Yeah.
Look up the doctrines, because turn 1, if you're in Devastator Doctrine, you actually have minuses to your AP.
Master Cheerio, thank you so much for that input.
So, like, the 4 would have still saved, but I would have lost a guy because I rolled a 3.
Okay. I forget about the doctrines. That's a new thing. So, gotta make sure we're doing doctrines.
The king, yes, Ray is gonna play. He's
I've
gonna
tried to
face
get
off
Ray
against
to
me.
play Warhammer so many times.
Ray, it's not gonna be a free win if you play against me.
During the first battle round, the Devastator Doctrine is active. During the second, it's tactical. Third, you can choose. Fourth, Assault. So, Devastator, when this is active, improve the armor penetration characteristics of every heavy and grenade by 1. Wow, Chuck's got our back. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
alright, so you do kill one of them.
Kill 1 sister. Woohoo!
Not the Stormbolter.
Yes, the Stormbolter. Thank you.
Nope. Now I get a thing, though. Oh, okay, so I get to... Because of the Martyr Lady... Or no, not the Martyr Lady ability, but the Spirit of the Martyr. Whenever a model's killed, I can roll die on a 5+. It can either shoot or make a melee attack. I don't think I can even see anybody, but I want to roll a die anyway because it's fun. I don't get it. And then on top of that... That unit's +1 to hit now? This is why... Oh, it's probably... No, it's...
Right when you get into it, no matter how much preparation I did, I'm digging through the book.
I know, I will be forever, because it takes... There's so many rules you have
There's
to
so
remember.
many stratagems. The things is when you add, like Warhammer was simple when there's no cards added to it. You just go.
Well, it's just
go,
stratagems, man.
But
Stratagems
now you
are...
add the stratagems, and then you have to remember each and every stratagem, and you're like, you have to maximize and min-max every single freaking turn.
Someone said I play for more than 10 years and I still make mistakes.
Okay, so yeah, again, if you had killed the unit, I would get a miracle die. In addition to any miracle die, I would gain if you kill a character. When resolving attacks made by models with this conviction, which is my whole army, add 1 to hit rolls if a model from that unit had been destroyed during the battle. So like now this unit is +1 to hit.
Yeah, I agree.
You just made a unit +1 to hit.
Well, technically you did because you killed somebody.
Why?
So the martyred lady doctrine, or not doctrine, but
That's
group
a
I'm
negative
using?
to you.
No. They are now +1 to their attack rolls, to their hit rolls.
Okay.
Because
so I
you
pissed them off.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I martyred one of them.
Yeah. So now, until they're dead, they're +1 of
Say
their
martyred?
attack rolls.
Murdered.
Martyred them.
I murdered him. It's
Okay,
murdered.
well, you know what? Just because of that, I'm going to hit him with my whirlwind.
That's rude.
Ooh,
Totally rude.
look
All
at
right,
that.
whirlwind and firing.
Whirlwind.
What's the range on it? I mean, I'm sure it's
Oh,
ridiculous.
I don't need range.
You don't need.
No.
Well, I would prefer it if I knew the range of your gun.
The range
It's
of
probably
it
ridiculous,
is,
Like 72 or some shit.
72
Yep.
inches, and it doesn't need line of sight.
Okay.
Damn.
So the whirlwind,
Ray, how have you been, Ray?
the whirlwind Castellan
I miss you,
launcher.
buddy.
So some of these, Joe, like if I'm gonna produce a video from it, and like I'm
Well,
like,
I thought you were gonna cut out the stuff where like you.
yeah,
don't
we
just
are.
talk- Yeah,
We're gonna
that's why.
definitely- I'm just giving you a heads up.
No,
on
yeah, I know.
how
When you're
how I
doing
was gonna
this,
do it.
I'm here to
Yeah,
entertain chat
no
while you
problem.
do that, and then
No.
camera time. Camera
Problem.
time. War
Ammo.
face. He's ready.
God damn it!
He's not ready. He's stressed. Look
You
at
pull
that.
that producer out of here.
He's
1,
stressed.
2,
Look,
3.
he's panicking.
There's only 4 sisters.
There's
left?
4 left, yeah, in that unit.
Okay, so the whirlwind Castellan launcher. If I get this right here, you're looking at a heavy 2d6. So I've never done that before. I think all I do is
Yeah, you
I
just roll the
2
dice.
dice, and that is the number of shots that's going to come out of this thing.
Ooh.
So that was
3.
6 shots. It could have been better. So then I take 6 dice, correct?
Yep.
So now I've got 6 shots, and this is at strength 6, AP 0, so he'll still get his 3+.
I'll actually be at 2+ because of the cover.
Hit.
Oh my god, a 2+? Well shit, maybe I don't want to fucking hit those girls.
You can't hit the gold
I mean,
girls.
all of these are good.
All
Well,
of them?
actually, do you
What about
negate
the-
cover from not having line of sight? Or do you just not need line of sight?
I don't need line of sight. I don't think I negate cover.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, most of my guys are
This
going
weapon
to
can
be
target
in
units that
cover.
are not visible to the bearer,
Mhm.
but as far as I'm aware, that
Pressure's
doesn't actually-
on.
Well, but you're still in Devastator Doctrine, so you're at the -1
I am
anyway.
at the
So
heavy, right? Heavy +1. So
Well,
armor penetration rating of the
Yeah.
that is 1. So negate. So you're 3.
I'd be on 3s. Yeah, yeah.
Threes.
I forgot about the Doctrine
All right.
again.
Here we go.
So you're hitting on 3s.
Nice. Well, I saw 2.
So 2 miss. And then strength what?
2 miss. Strength. I didn't look at that.
Wayfair, thank you so much for gifting out 5 subs. Much appreciated. You got this? You ready?
Yeah. It's a strength 6.
Alright, so you need 2s because I'm only toughness 3.
Woo!
Here we go.
Oh, what? I had 2 1s. So 2
So
hit.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Unbelievable.
And I need 3 ups.
AJ drew first blood,
Not very good rolls though, Joe.
but he drew first blood.
Yeah, I'll put
It
one
might
on
be
the
a little
regular
straight.
bolter and one on the storm bolter. Is that a 6 or a 1? Is the Joe symbol a
Yeah.
6 or a 1?
It's a 6.
Okay, so I saved those.
That's fucking rolling, dude.
Man, you lied to
Fucking
me.
world.
I lied to myself,
Nothing.
apparently. Usually, I do not roll well.
You've been rough.
It's
rolling.
usually me and low roll Ray.
Maybe we cancel it out. Like you being here just makes me roll better.
Exactly. That's what I do. I help other people out, not myself.
Joe, you should be helping me out, not
Joe to be
I'm
the hype
trying.
man.
I'm the coach. Come on. He's a bum. You got this, Rocky.
All right, these eliminators are gonna target one of your bad boys over there. How many wounds is this thing, and how many wounds is that?
That's a fair question.
Yeah, I definitely need something better than these books.
I mean, eventually I'll know the stats of this stuff and it won't matter. So she has 7 wounds.
7 for that one.
And,
The chariot one.
Yeah, and the whatchamacallit, the immolator's got probably 12.
14,
I'd imagine it only has 12, but let me check. 10. Just kidding. The exorcists have 12. But the immolator's toughness is 7. So
and hers?
probably like 5.
Five.
I have to look. I keep missing the page.
Can we just uninstall the 9th edition?
See what you
She's
need?
tough 4, actually.
Uninstall.
four?
She's only tough
Reinstall.
4, yeah.
Oh, that
She does have a 4 up invulnerable save.
4+ invulnerable.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's fire all the snipers at
Yes!
that lady riding what appears to
The
be
chariot.
some kind of floating chariot. So, floating chariot lady.
Go for the wheels!
Go for the wheel.
I'm going to use Mortis round. Each time an attack is made with this weapon profile, an unmodified wound roll of 6 inflicts 1 additional mortal wound.
Where are you gonna roll?
Well, first off, my ballistic skill is 2+, so they need to roll 2s. Okay, snipers into the chariot lady, 2s. I roll 2 1s because, today is not my day. I'm
You're
spending.
not ready, kid!
So when you spend a command point, do you re-roll the whole roll?
You just
or
roll
just
one
of the
die.
dice?
Yeah, you just roll 1 die.
This is bullshit. I'm re-rolling 1 die with one of my command points, so 2 hits. Fucking pissed off with this rolling today. So I'm going down from 11 to 10. So 2 hits, and then the
Nice.
Oh my god.
You staggered the chariot. Or did he?
Armor piercing 2 or strength 5 versus your strength
Tough 4, so you need 3s.
3s. Both hit.
And it's AP
Or
what?
both wound, and it's armor piercing 2 damage.
Alright, then I will be on my invulnerable save. So 4+ invulnerable save.
Where you gonna roll?
Whatever. Nope, I failed them both.
2 wounds.
Well, it's
You got
4.
him.
It's 4 damage, right?
Or
'Cause
4
you-
total damage.
Get him!
Yeah, sniper did it for me.
Staggered the chariot. The
Where?
chariot is going
Where's the
crazy.
cameraman?
Oh! I was narrating the attacks.
Okay.
Yes.
He's a way you find
How many
her. Thank
wounds
you
has
so
she
much
got
for
left?
7
4.
subs.
3. She's
3
3
wounds
left.
left.
Yep.
Darn. Well, that's
That's
pretty
still
much
pretty
it.
good, though.
Yeah.
No, that's a terrible first round of shooting. Can these Marines maybe shoot something? What's the range on the Marines?
Are those just regular tactical Marines?
Yeah.
So they just, well, I don't even know anymore. I'm not going to claim to know what weapons Marines get anymore.
Okay. Tactical Marines loadout. You're looking at bolt guns, and you're looking at
24 then,
inches.
yeah.
So no. Okay, my turn is done. That's the official Blood
Okay.
Angels turn.
So at the beginning of my turn, Saint Celestine gives me a miracle dice,
What the fuck are you rolling all these 6s for?
and then I get one every turn because of her. That was a 3. See, there you go.
So you have 4 miracle dice?
Yes.
You haven't used any miracle dice?
No, not yet. So I get a command point.
Miracles.
All right, movement, I guess.
Movement.
My tape measure is giant red. That's in my pocket. I was like, it's a giant red tape measure. How the fuck can I find it? All right. So movement.
Oh, you know what? I didn't need to use a command point for the Terminators because they have teleport strike. During deployment, if every model in this unit has this ability, then you can set up this unit in a teleportation chamber instead of setting it up on the battlefield. If you do, in the reinforcement steps of one of your movement phases, you can set up this unit anywhere on the battlefield that's more than 9 inches away. So I don't have 10, I've got 11.
Someone asked Matt, could you have used one of the miracle dice for the invulnerability save?
I could have. I was just hoping I'd make one of them. I didn't mind her.
I'm going to take over the camera now.
I didn't mind her taking 2. I wasn't expecting her to take
Well, I need to
4.
move that one.
I know, it's difficult for you to be the producer if you're not going to control the camera. I'm not mad.
Always. Yeah, I don't know what.
Oh, wait. We have to do.
The overhead
I have to do a
one's
leadership
glitching.
check over here. So you killed one person, and my leadership.
Phase.
Yeah.
Morale. Players alternate tests starting with the player's turn. Roll a d6 plus the model's lost. So roll a d6. You lost 1. So
Yeah, I
it's
need
a
to find
D6
out what their
plus
leadership
1.
is, though.
An unmodified
Their leadership's
1
7, so
will
I can't
always
fail.
pass.
I rolled a 6,
6.
so it's 7
6
still.
plus 1, 7.
Yeah, so it's still my leadership.
And you almost failed, right?
Yeah, but I did not, thankfully. So I can remove this one because she's just dead.
Someone wants to know if you have to declare the miracle dice before you roll it. Or after.
Yeah. You don't get to roll the die first. You have to do it before you roll. And it's one. How often can I do it? I know it's only like once per. Before making a dice roll for a model or a unit from your army with acts of faith, you can choose to do one or more dice. Miracle. That die. So it's only once per unit. Hold on. Acts of faith.
I don't know what's
If
going
you're
on with
arguing to release
cameras.
one unit with this ability, you can
Kind
perform
of
one act of
flickering.
faith. To do
The
so,
top one
you
was
use a
doing
miracle
it, and then
die.
this one's doing it.
That camera's flickering now too?
Yeah.
Miracle die
But
is
that camera's
cool.
never flickered.
Chad,
Roll
you saw
under
this one,
units.
right?
Yeah.
It's flickering.
Yeah, maybe this system needs a restart. I haven't restarted that computer in a while.
Alright, I need to keep moving. These girls are gonna super die if I go over there at all.
Time to figure out what I can do with this camera. All this time and effort setting it up.
So
I need to be constantly
18.
moving that action camera.
No, I won't do it. But they're gonna go out there anyway.
It's tough, chat. Once I learn how to play the game, then I'm more confident in moving the camera around.
She's gonna move a what now? Exorcists. Oh fuck, Exorcist movement's fucking 12? What? These guys can move 12. Hold that thought.
Nice.
So instead of going... My bad. Yeah, it's gonna go here.
The king. I won that one.
This guy goes 12. This is gonna go up on this thing. They're gonna stay there. Why are they gonna stay there? Oh, because they're gonna die. They need to stay there for a second. This thing can actually go 12, so that's cool to know. Which puts me at 24, which is good enough. Yep. Holding this book is not working for me.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting those Maestro stands. So you can flip through the book right here.
That's a good one.
Get the Maestro stands.
She can go.
But honestly, you need to get the app, dude, because I've been able to go through the app real quick, and it's actually healthy.
She can go 10. Yeah, I just don't
And
feel
when
like
we edit
paying
the
for another
videos, I
Games
cut out the
Workshop
movement
app.
phase, just because that's where a lot of the decision making is.
Yeah. Which app? Have you guys heard of Battlescribe?
Yes.
This is Battle Forge that we're using.
Battle Forge.
They're gonna advance. Just kidding. So if they go up and over, I basically can just go up here.
I'll allow it, Bishop. I'll allow it.
No, and they advanced. So they're
Bishop
not gonna
says
do
OJ should be on rulebook duty.
If he did
I'll
that,
allow it. Everything would be wrong.
all right, Jeff. Be on rulebook duty.
Wrong.
She goes
Go through all
12.
those
try and
cards
Easy.
and
Which
tell me
one?
which one is gonna help me during this battle.
This one.
Prime's gonna come
I need that one.
this way.
He can't see.
Celestine's gonna go.
Secret.
Celestine's going to advance.
It's only from a tank. I don't have a tank.
Oh, that's not. Oh, that's a whirlwind.
Just kidding.
Yay. One on that advance.
Yep. My advance rolls have not
Never
been
mind.
Oh,
Not been great. They're not gonna move. They're not gonna move because otherwise they're just gonna get shot to shit. So shooting phase. Alright, so this thing is going to shoot at your land speeder.
This thing?
The immolator, yeah.
Okay.
It's got twin multi-meltas, so they're heavy 4 now because of the errata. I just want to make sure. Twin multi-meltas, yep, heavy 4. 24 inches. Yeah, I'm in range. So 4 shots.
This unit into this unit.
Yep.
Firing. What do you need
3s?
on your ballistic skill?
Yeah, 3 plus.
Okay. And my land speeder toughness is a 6, just so you know.
Okay. So 2 hits. I'm
2
gonna
hits.
command point reroll one of these. Okay. So
3 hits.
and you said you're tough 6,
Yep.
so I need 3s. How much health do you have?
Let's see. Land speeder health is 6 wounds. Toughness 6. 6 wounds.
All right, 3s. Oh no.
2 wounds.
All right, so 2 wounds at AP minus 4.
Okay. Land speeder
Which probably means you don't
armor
get a save.
is save 3. Negative AP what?
AP minus 4, so you'd be at a 7, so you don't get an armor save.
Oh, no armor save. Just do direct damage.
So it's 2d6 damage.
What?
Oh, it's
These
d6
fucking
each.
things?
Yeah, they're melta guns. They're made for killing tanks.
Jesus fucking Christ! I should have shot at that thing. What the fuck?
I'm
They
gonna.
block tanks and they transport troops.
I'm gonna just
He
to be
said that
safe.
at the
I'm
beginning.
Screw
using,
you,
He
I'm
said
using a
that at the
6.
beginning.
Joe. Where were you on that?
and I'm glad I
Yes.
did it. No, that's,
No.
you take 7. I used a miracle
7.
die for one of them.
So you just blew it the fuck out of the sky immediately?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking!
Throw the mushroom. Put the clouds. Put the clouds.
Does it explode? Does it have the option to explode?
No.
Like, okay, because there's like a chance that
Come
they,
on, let's do
like some
this
vehicles can blow up.
This one.
Yeah, no, it explodes. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's every unit within 3 inches.
Oh, so it's not gonna
Within
do
3,
anything.
so. Yeah. Joe, give me the thing.
Fucking. I was like, I don't want to break
It's
it.
gonna explode on a 6.
Break it.
No.
It does not explode.
All right, so
Fuck, I didn't think those things are. Damn, man, I should have brought some eliminator.
Turn it on.
all right. Well, this is gonna shoot at your whirlwind now. The exorcist.
Oh.
How?
The Exorcist? Sure.
Does he have
Yeah.
line of sight through that wall?
Yeah, line of sight is just a line now. He'll get cover, but like,
Oh, okay.
all right. So the exorcist gets some ridiculous number of shots.
Explosion.
All right, exorcist. So, exorcist missile launcher, 3 shots. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks.
Crap, if you don't position your guys within pixel perfect accuracy, centimeter accuracy.
You did.
Now you're gonna get +1 of your save because of the cover. I need 3s to hit. Yeah.
I'm not really sure how you're able to hit him.
30 years experience.
Oops.
You're gonna draw a straight line from this one to this one?
Yep.
Yep, you got it.
All right, so 7 shots hitting on.
See right here, it's like 2 centimeters.
Well, it's really hard to like block line of sight with tanks. Like
For
it's,
sure.
3s to hit because I can move
Well,
fire
I
heavy
guess
weapons.
I should have gave myself more cover. The one piece of cover I did have is insufficient.
Well, I mean, you will get +1 of your save because of it. If we're counting it as, so 9 would be ruined walls. So defense line breachable. Oh, ruined walls is dense cover, so that's actually better for you, I think. Dense cover. Models do not suffer this penalty to their. What is this?
How many tanks get cover save?
Do they not?
I don't think so.
Tanks don't get cover saves?
Just
They may not.
hearing it doesn't sound right to me. Tanks
Okay.
get cover saves, but I guess.
I guess.
tanks
Well,
don't
I guess you wouldn't
cover.
get cover saves. You could be blocked by line of sight if the thing was big enough.
Right.
All right, these are on 3s.
It don't matter. We'll look it up later. We're just playing for fun.
Christ, they all hit except for 1. And then your tough what on a whirlwind?
I do not know. Whirlwinds have a toughness of 7.
And I'm strength 8, so I need 3s. That's a cock done. Okay, so 4 wound at -2. No, -3. Sorry.
What kind of weapon is on the?
It's the Exorcist missile launcher. It's strength 8, AP -3.
God damn! All your stuff is like tank crackers.
Just these 2 tanks. This thing has a flamer on it, and I guess like they have multi-melts too, but that's the anti-tank stuff.
And you managed to find the one crack to fire that you threw. Save 3 plus
-3, so 6 plus.
6s to save. 1 6.
Okay,
save,
so 3 go through. How much health does a whirlwind have?
3 go through. How much damage does each of those shots
They're
do?
D6,
Just
but
roll it.
well, I
Got 11.
11. So I will use a 6 in place of one of the wounds for the miracle
Fuck,
dice.
what? The miracle fucking dice?
Yep.
Gives you can do that for wounds?
Yep, for damage.
Are you fuck?
So that's
what the
14.
fuck? I'm gonna fucking lose 10 fucking. What the fuck? One fucking. What the? You just blew my 2 fucking vehicles away in 1 fucking turn.
Let me double check on the miracle dice.
Fuck Warhammer!
All this time and energy, we never play this game again.
He just like throws all the bookshelves out the window.
Man!
We're done with this game.
Yeah, damage rolls. I can use it.
Man! Fuck Warhammer!
I told you, it's grudge match. Last time this happened, he flipped the table.
Is it only 1 per phase? I thought it was. Oh, okay, hold on. So let me roll this one then. Because I used the other one, apparently I can't use it. So hang on.
Meditar says you have underestimated me.
What the
You
fuck is turbo?
You take 13 anyway.
Matt never
13
lost.
damage? Why are you doing that?
Oh,
no,
shit.
I survived with 1 health left. Make your case, lawyer.
Objection.
How much health does it have? I thought you said it had 12.
No, 11.
It has 11 health?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You used this 6.
No. It turns out I can't use the other 6 because I used the first 6 on the last one. I only used it once per phase. So when I did the damage roll for your thing with the 6, the land speeder, I can't do it again. So I had to roll the die.
You
and I
used
rolled
the miracle dice on my land speeder?
Yeah. I had 2 6s over here.
Okay.
So I can't use the other 6. So I had to roll the dice, but I rolled a 5 anyway. So you end up taking 13 damage.
13 damage should destroy the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
Matt said, do you think this is a game? Does this say game in the box? No. It's war. Hammer.
Are you fucking
War is in the
Are
game.
you fucking kidding me? I just lost my 2 vehicles in 1 turn.
All right,
Matt,
so
take it easy, man.
I know.
Matt!
I'm
this is
sorry.
fun. This
I'm
is
sorry.
my first time, Mr.
I'm sorry.
fucking
I don't know.
We're going in
15-year
dry.
veteran.
50.
He was born in the
50-year
war.
veteran.
Matt, do you know what friendly means?
Not really, no.
And you fucking chipped me through a goddamn centimeter! A fucking goddamn centimeter! I don't think Angry Joe has the fucking fortitude to play Warhammer.
All right, so
Centimeter!
Where
this is gonna fire its twin heavy flare, or its What are the? Actually, no, they have a different. What's their range on theirs?
As your coach, I'm throwing the towel.
Immolation
Throw the damn
flamers.
towel.
All right, immolation flamers are 12-inch flamers.
Well, there goes half my army.
So they're gonna shoot at your snipers.
Matt's not fucking messing around.
No, he's not.
So I get 2d6 shots.
My ass.
OJ, how many years
And
of
you're on
experience does Matt have now?
shit?
I think it's going to 100.
There. So
100
9
he
attacks.
is. Little did you guys know, he's his great grandfather invented the game.
And I'm
so
strength 5. You're tough
he
4
knows
still over the on
everything
the
about
eliminators. But is there toughness 4?
Well, Chat's not saying it's wrong.
No, I
It's
screwed up
just
the miracle
in
die
terms
for
of
sure.
power, like you can, it's just crazy. Okay.
Any Warhammer people think we're doing this wrong?
4. Toughness 4.
All right, I'm strength 5, so I need 3s to wound because they automatically hit because they're flame weapons. Oh, that's kind of bad.
Yay.
That's a funny one. Upcoming Warhammer 40k mini sale, AG's Hill House tomorrow.
All right, so I only got 4 wounds. It's AP
I
minus
guess we do need those
1.
reaction windows in here because
Yeah,
y'all can't
Chat
fucking
liked
see
it.
me.
All right, so I got 4 wounds at minus 1 AP.
Fuck you, Matt.
Okay, that's rude, but I accept this.
He said they ain't no
How do I get the camera?
friendly match.
Matt came over. Yeah, man.
I've never played this already before. I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, whatever, liar! Your great
It's
grandfather invented this game.
Right.
How do I?
That'd be dope as hell if I found out it was true.
Where's the fucking AJ?
I mean, I know how the phase works. I just don't know. Well, I don't know how power levels look in 9th edition because, like, also, well, this is my other problem. I play with like Ryan and those guys who are just like, this is how you play the game competitively. I'm not saying this is competitive, but I'm always just like,
How do I kill all the stuff that Ryan plays?
Right. Challenge mode.
I can't get those cameras.
Well, next time I will face off against.
We'll figure it out.
Maybe
Figure it out later.
I'll
Okay.
get-
All right,
get
so I
his
got
butt.
4 wounds from the flamers on your snipers.
What's that?
So I rolled. I got like
Hey,
7
man,
attacks or some
now,
shit.
but you know what's gonna happen after I get my fucking ass beat over here? I'm gonna whip your ass in this game.
But
I'm
I
gonna take
think
out all
Tal-
the frustrations, all the strategies I learned, and whip your ass.
But I threw the towel for you.
All right, so 4 wounds at -1 on your snipers. I don't.
4 wounds minus AP -1
Yes.
on the eliminators. The eliminators have a save value of 3, which means
So
it is
4s.
forced to save. They're all gonna save. Save.
All right, so you just take 1 wound.
And these guys have 2 wounds apiece.
Seeing as though I can't really see much else,
Hey,
I guess I'm
I
gonna
gotta
just
bring those cameras back.
fire this devastator or this retributor squad at your snipers.
Thanks, Togion.
What?
I don't have any other targets.
No, bro. You told me that was blocking terrain.
If you
so I
are-
didn't bother firing at them.
If you,
right?
I told you, if you are in the terrain,
Yeah.
which is why you could not see them, but I told you you could see them, and you shot her anyway.
Oh, I shot the tank out.
Yeah,
here.
this one.
Mhm.
But yeah, they're in the terrain because it says if you are in the terrain, you can be seen.
Okay.
But this one, that's why I was asking what you wanted to count the terrain as. If it was the footprint of the building, or if we can assume it had a base.
Okay. Open up.
Is there anything? Because I can't shoot them because they are on the other side of the terrain. Unless I'm reading that wrong. But let me check the terrain.
So these ladies are gonna shoot at these.
Because let's see. Obscuring. If this terrain is 5 inches in height, then models cannot see through or over this terrain feature. This means that one model is not visible to another model if you cannot draw a line of sight 1 millimeter thickness between them without passing over any part of the terrain. Models that are on or within the terrain viewer can be seen and targeted normally. Aircraft and models. Yeah.
Motherfucker shows up with 3 fucking tanks. I ain't got no anti-tank weaponry, Joe.
I didn't know what you were playing. So now multi-meltas are heavy too. So I'll fire 8 multi-melta shots into your snipers.
They're dead.
I have to hit first. Hang on. And oh, okay. And they're gonna wound on 2s? I'm never gonna get invited back. This is what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Someone asked if you had a YouTube channel. The answer is no.
I do not.
Matt does not have a
No.
YouTube channel. He runs
you, D.
Wonko's Toys and Games.
There's some 1s. Alright, so 5 at -4?
5 hits at negative AP4.
They're
You tore
multi-meltas.
through their armors.
Matt's pro gamer. He's been playing
So
for
they're all
55 years.
I was. So I have to do these individually because you have multiple wounds. So the first one is 2, so that guy just dies because he already has a wound on him. And then the other one will take 2. And then the third one, yeah. Anyway.
This unit just died from these sisters over here because they got, what, 4 multi-meltas in
Yeah, it's a heavy weapons team. I think the unit by itself is like 200 something points.
Gotcha.
Luna Hawk wants to know if the tanks blow up.
They can. Alright, I have no more targets. And I don't have any charges. So
that was brutal. That's what it's. That's the grim dark.
Yeah.
That's the grim dark of the 40K universe they've been talking about. Jesus Christ.
alright, so now
I just realized my list is fucking garbage. You know,
Trial
I
and
didn't
error.
expect
Trial and error.
tanks and multi-meltas and fucking.
the problem with sisters is
He's
that
got tanks and anti-tanks, and I don't have any tank cracking. I expected a little more infantry, and he brought tanks, so that's what happened.
Alright, well now we're on to turn 2.
But he's got infantry inside those tanks. Look, there's even more. Like, I don't understand this. Like, I'm looking at those. There's 2 squads of sisters that haven't even come out yet. They're in the tanks.
Well, I mean, you have a squad of Terminators still, too.
Yeah, that's
Which,
true.
as soon as they charge me, I'm
two
gonna
squads
be-
of Terminators, you're already wiping the board clean. I don't even know how I would have stood a chance in the first place.
I mean, it's
It's not over
it's based
yet,
on
obviously.
points, yeah, so-
I'm just shocked by the amount of firepower that just came out and sort of wiped the board. Even though I set up completely in cover and behind things that were just like,
So we're on
I
turn
don't know,
2 now.
centimeters here and there that you could peek through, and then
line
the
of
whole
sight,
thing's
it
dead.
literally tells you if you can draw a millimeter long line to
Yeah.
something. Like,
And
it
it's
is
gone.
very unforgiving.
Okay. All right. So
looks
then, what now?
So we're on turn 2.
Mm-hmm.
At the start of the battle round... Okay, one of this...
Don't I do a morale fade? No, because wiped the
There is
They-
no morale.
They kind of
It's gone.
Okay, one of these I get at the start of my turn, one is at the start of the round, and one is at the start of every turn. So, at the start of battle round 2, I get another miracle dice. Hey, it's a 2. It's not even that good.
Like, I don't have. I feel like as a Blood Angel player, like I don't fucking.
And at the
have
start of the
anything
turn,
like that.
she
He's got
gives me
4
one.
dice that he's banked
No,
that he
there's
can
just two
whip out
twos.
at any time he wants to basically
But it's only once per phase.
blow my thing away because he's rolling 6s on him and shit.
I rolled 2 2s.
You've
Matt,
rolled 2
stop
6s
blowing,
and
Matt.
you've got a
I
3rd 6
know.
there, Matt.
No, this was...
Matt, you got 3 fucking 6s. Just admit them. Just admit 3 fucking miracle dice 6s, and now you're banking 5 miracle dice. Like, I got 2 of my fucking vehicles obliterated because of 2 6s on these miracle
Well, no, the
dice.
second one I had to roll.
And now
Remember, I
he's
couldn't
got-
use that miracle die. I just
That's
rolled a
true.
5
That's
on it.
1 miracle
Yeah.
dice that I got blown away
Matt,
by.
you don't need
So you've
miracle
had 6
Joe
miracle
dice.
dice, and you've got 5 more miracle dice incoming. It's a fucking miracle, I'll tell you that
Did they
much.
send you the new Blood Angels
That's
book?
a goddamn miracle.
That came out last week. Do you have
Yeah,
the Blood Angels
but
book?
I do have the new Blood Angels book, but again, I was focusing on
Sure, yeah.
making the battle look pretty, getting the tech set up, and so as you can see here, I've got the cards scattered. I don't even have my stratagems out. We're just playing raw. We're
Yeah.
just trying to figure out the rules and the sequences and stuff. But even with Blood Angels stratagems, it's very Death Company focused. It's very
Yeah.
there's nothing that like that I can bank. Here's the thing: if Space Marines need to bring them eliminators, or not eliminators, but the multi-meltas that they have.
Well, I mean, they have. I mean, you just don't have any like the
Those,
Primaris tanks. Like the new heavy Primaris tanks have all the crazy guns you want. Redemptor dreadnoughts are bonkers. Like, there's all kinds of stuff.
Vehicles aren't necessary. Okay.
We also have Devastator squads, which are literally this, but with Space Marines. They even can take Armorium cherubs now, which I didn't even use. But so like you actually have access to things like this.
Yeah.
So it's your turn. You score a point because you control that objective at the start of turn 2.
So you have 0 points. I have 1 point.
Yes.
At the start of your turn, you're going to score 1 point and then potentially 2 points.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I can do janky things with my miracle dice.
I have on this side of the board to counter 3 tanks that pop vehicles in one go. I have a tactical squad,
Well,
5 Marines.
The funny thing is,
there's nothing
the
I
fact
can
that
do.
they
The
can
game's
kill tanks in one
over
shot
already.
means they're really bad at killing infantry, because like D6 damage on a 1 wound Space Marine is irrelevant. So like the fact that they're really good at killing tanks means they're actually not very good at killing infantry, because the damage doesn't
But
spill
you're
over.
rolling-
Well, this thing is insane, but like that's less scary. But this having 3d3 attacks is stupid.
The what?
This thing has
How many
3d3 attacks on its missile
3d3?
launcher.
Owie, 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 owie. I don't even want to move because I'm just going to get obliterated out in the open. And in order to do my damage, I need to get out in the open. Bummer.
That's character. Dosing refrain. Last right.
Set for some landmines.
Storm of Retribution.
I wish I had landmines, Joe. All right, fuck it.
Oh Christ!
We're
I
not
forgot
giving up
about
yet.
this thing.
Where is the tape measure? Here it is.
It's like it's neon. You can't lose
Now,
it.
if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna take your ass. See, we need the cameras, man. So you gotta get the cameras on.
Yeah.
But we're figuring out everything as we go along. This is
Definitely
what
put the
this-
cameras there.
Yeah, because like you can't even see me as I'm screaming and complaining and all this good stuff. It's good content.
It's not complaining. It's
Good
strategizing.
content.
Steady.
No, it is complaining.
Like I was saying earlier,
What?
we just
Sorry,
can
what?
we not use it?
Someone
those
said my name a bunch. Did I do something
stat
wrong?
gems or whatever they're called.
They're chanting.
Oh, I thought it was like, yo, dumbass, look, I have to say something.
No,
Oh, okay.
man's never lost in 55 years.
There's a lot of
Again.
people at WarGamesCon last year who will disagree.
Born with 2 silver spoons and a couple of forks
You said it, and a butter knife.
and a butter knife.
Okay, so
And
you
he has
want
the best.
that camera back. Damn it, man. We missed all that juiciness, Joe.
That's the
Yo,
best.
you over here talking shit this whole time. You been fucking rolling this goddamn
But you
fucking
said I
thing.
was pressing
He's over here
buttons.
making fun of me. Just you wait. Like, Matt's over here. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that.
I mean, I haven't played 9th either, and I haven't played this army.
This is
So-
teaching.
yeah, but you
Yes, this is
fucking run
Matt's
a goddamn
first
No,
time.
no, they're just saying that I get.
First time.
Warhammer forever, and you have the most badass painted army. You played before. Come on. Yes, you haven't played 9.
I didn't know what list you had brought. Otherwise, I would have brought something else. Well, not really. I only own so many
Well,
sisters, but
Shit, you're breaking again.
I don't know.
Okay. Alright, we got it.
It's Tokyo's fault.
Don't you fucking sleep on me, damn it.
I'm not. Go. It's your turn. I'm waiting on you.
Yeah, you hear that, Matt? Don't sleep. Just take a nap.
Just fucking take a nap, man. God damn it.
Don't sleep on me.
Okay.
Take naps.
If Matt
Technically,
wins,
Joe's
then-
winning right
Nice.
now, so like I don't know.
Yeah, but you're
You gotta
about
play the
you're about
objectives, man. The objectives
Okay, this is
what we gotta do.
breachable. Dante's gonna fucking can you shoot and charge? Can I get a shot off?
With what? What weapon does he have?
He's got an Inferno pistol, Inferno something.
Yeah,
What
I
does it need
mean,
to have in order to do
he
that?
just as long as he doesn't advance.
Never.
No, he's not gonna advance.
He's never lost.
So
Matt, they want you to explain how.
What am I explaining?
Matt, explain how Joe is winning.
He has 1 victory point. I have 0 currently. And it's
Like
kind
I
of
said,
how
you
you win.
gotta play the objectives, man. That's how you win.
It's not over till it's over.
I'm pissed at you, man.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
pissed
sorry.
at you.
What did I do, Drew? Shit, now it's gonna take it all on
Shit,
me.
I'm
What
all
did I do
fucking
shit?
dead. Hold on. So these guys have no.
They can fly, can they fly
God.
away?
Yeah, they can. Joe. Okay.
Fly away! Fly back
All
and
right. I'm gonna move them.
away.
wait, who are you? You're advancing them because if they've
Yes,
advanced, they can't.
advancing.
They can't shoot?
They can't shoot and charge unless they have assault weapons, and then.
They can't shoot and charge.
Yeah, I said as long as you do not
Unless-
advance them, you can still shoot. Because you said you had like an Inferno pistol, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if he moves, because he has a jump pack too, right?
Okay, hold on. Let me double check to see if that is advance or what is it? Assault.
So
he
if you
probably
have
has- it's probably a
assault, you
pistol.
can, right?
Yeah, if you have an assault weapon,
Okay,
you
then I'm
can
not gonna-
advance
I'm not
and
gonna do
fire
that.
to minus
Okay.
I'm not
one.
gonna do
Okay.
that. Okay.
Got it.
Let's just do our standard moves, and we'll do all the fun stuff at the end so that we can figure out what's going on. But all I know is those sisters are like.
Nobody knows what's
I'm
coming.
scared of sisters right now. Like I'm seriously.
You should be.
scared. And this thing does. He just told me that thing does dirty damage, and it's like, what am I doing? I'm just walking out there so that I can get killed.
Well, I mean, if you advance and you go back here, you're within 3 of the objective, and I can't see you as long as
Bullshit, man! You're gonna be like, well, I can see you because
No,
the
because-
tip of my fucking thing in the centimeter.
But that's
here,
what I
and
mean,
then
though.
caught this
Like,
one,
I can't
and then-
bend them around corners, right? So, like, if they're behind this line, I can't see them.
And then I can't see those sisters because this is obstructing terrain.
Sure, but you're trying to
Yeah,
capture the
here.
objective, right? You're not
Yeah.
trying to.
Yeah,
So, like,
exactly.
if they're sitting right here, and like I can't draw a line because I can't like bend the line,
Yeah.
then
But you could easily just move this tank right here and then just.
yes, I could absolutely do that. But
there's nothing I can do about it. We just have to do our thing, you know. We just have.
you would have to advance with them to get them behind the crate, which means they won't
because they only move 6, right?
Right.
Okay, you're right. So let's advance, and we rolled a 3 on that advance, so that can go up to 9 inches. So that should be enough for everything to get to basically hide like little bitches. Up on.
Matt, they want you to use a solid tape measure, not one that bends.
Matt bending the tape measure. Make sure you use solid one next time.
Okay, so they got that. They advanced.
His great-great-great-grandfather gave him that.
Yeah, this is my great-great-grandfather's tape measure.
100 years of Warhammer. His grandpa, yeah. They invented it back in 1912.
No, what was it?
It's
1845.
1845. Yeah.
1845.
Okay, so if we come over here.
The wanted tape measure. Bend bullets around the crate.
Yes.
Okay, so if we come over here, I want to shoot at those sisters using your centimeter bullshit.
It's not my centimeter
And,
bullshit. It's
the
first off, it's millimeter bullshit.
Warhammer millimeter
secondly-
bullshit.
Can you just see a piece of string? Bend it.
Now it's 1776.
Back in my day, we didn't have these strap gems.
Right? So now.
Several options when it was their turn.
They don't want to play Hero
Options they
Clicks.
had.
It's easier. So they got an app for it. I set up my pieces and my maps.
So don't forget, you also have your Terminators if you feel like bringing them in this turn. But
We're gonna figure it out. So we're gonna. I need to crack something. We need to crack something.
well, the Terminators all have what? Oh,
Mm,
gun. They're like the shooty ones.
If I can
But
crack a tank. So I'm gonna. If I could jump these guys and grab one of those.
now all of like Games Workshop's shortcomings are like relatives of mine's fault apparently.
Yes.
Do you guys have anytime you think of Gears Workshops, like you guys heard of Matt? Right?
I thought they were assault Terminators. They're shooty Terminators, so that's not as solid a plan.
He says you're gonna scratch your tanks. That's all you're gonna do.
It's not about killing my tanks. It's about controlling the objectives.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
are you telling me that the Death fucking company can't crack that vehicle?
I mean, do they have? I mean, they have crack grenades, right? So maybe, but I mean, it also might be better for them to just go take that objective.
Oh, stupid.
Is it? It's an objective that I can't get to for a few turns that you can just bank points on.
That's not how I like to play.
I mean, that's fine. Play how you want.
Way. No, you're right. It's the right way to play. But you're.
Like these guys in this position actually kind of suck because after I killed that unit, they don't have a target and like they're kind of on this objective. So I either have to like leave someone else here, or just have this 215 point unit sitting on this objective for a few turns.
Mine's dead. I'm gonna change it. Be right back.
Can we bring the batteries up?
But I mean, like that unit's holding that objective.
Up there, over
I
there?
think he's taking a break. He's doing something else. To know.
Oh. Guys, I'm analysis paralysis. I'm basically in shell shock mode because like there's. Even if my army was just, my army just hung back and stayed behind the pathetic 3 pieces of cover that I have, I don't think I could have even killed this army. He's got 3 tanks at strength, toughness, what, 7? So I would need
The
some
Exorcist
kind
is
of
8.
anti-armor weapon to where I can break it open, but I didn't even bring that. So I mean, it's
Well, the Inferno
really a moot
pistol's what?
point.
Strength 8, right? Is the Inferno pistol the Melta pistol? Is that the one
my
that's
one guy. My character is my only tank cracker here.
Well, do Space Marines all come based with crack grenades now? I don't honestly know. Like, that's a legitimate question I am asking.
Okay.
Because, if you have crack grenades, you can... I don't even know how they work in this edition, but,
I didn't know that it was, that essential to bring a unit of anti-tank.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you lose.
Lose, but it's definitely going to... Because, vehicles are one model, right? So, as far as holding objectives go, it counts for exactly one model. So, if a unit of 5 Space Marines is sitting on an objective with one of my tanks, you control the objective, because you have objective secured and you have more models.
Sure.
What
grenades were you talking about?
Crack grenades?
Crack?
Space Marines used to be able to take
strength
them.
6.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Melta bombs are the ones that are at strength 8.
There's nothing I can do against you, Matt. I have to now play... so here's the thing. Here's something we also learned from this. Is we actually probably need to share our lists with each other to make for good, entertaining games. Because, for example, I was worried that I would create lists and Smash Joe where there's no chance. Because Warhammer can happen like that.
Sure.
You can show up and in turn 1, you're done. There's nothing that you can do to win. So, depending on how you're creating your armies. So that's a thing. So if we balance our armies with each other to, have a close game, that should also help.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do.
For number
count, go ahead and we're going to play objectives. We're going to play the objective thing now.
Number of count of models per army depends. You pick a point value. So we're playing 1,500 points, and then every model has a point value associated with it. So you can play elite armies where you play very, very expensive point models and you run very, very small armies, or you can run hordes of Necron warriors because they're 12 points apiece, and you can have 100 guys on the field. So it just sort of depends on what you're, trying to accomplish with your army.
Yeah.
You can still win. It's not over.
It's not
Never
over. I'm not
surrender.
saying it's over. I'm just talking about this is why we play this, so that we can figure these things out. I'm not upset. I'm just learning about Warhammer, and I gotta bring some anti-tank stuff. Look, I can fire at this lady over here.
Do it.
This
She's
is
wounded.
Squad of 5.
How many
What
wounds
does
does
she
she have
ever
left?
do to you? She's got 3 left.
See, you got
3
it.
lives.
Take
I got
her
it.
out.
I'll bring her ass down. Don't you worry about it. What do they have? They have bolt rifles. So, bolt rifles. Rapid fire. No, not rapid fire distance. But it's strength 4. What's her strength?
She's tough 4, so
She's toughness
you just need
4.
4s.
So, but first we use the ballistic skill, which is 3+.
Mm-hmm.
So let's come over here. Let's show this off. We got these boys versus that. And...
Oh my god!
And now it's over. Did you win?
Angry Joe's first Warhammer game. I'm like, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. I'm not upset. I'm not wrong. Everything's fine.
This is my fault. I ain't doing shit.
Everything is fine, Joe. Don't you worry. Everything is fine. I'll just kill this one lady. I'll just kill her. Don't you fucking worry about it.
See, what happened was she was flying up and down, and it was a moving target. We can't hit moving targets. Only stationary.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh no.
Warhammer.
Use a miracle dice.
Warhammer. I can't use the map.
You can borrow some of mine.
He's got 7 miracle dice. Use one of his.
That's not how that works.
Look, house rules, alright? It's house
So you
rules.
combine my army unable to win with the worst rolls in the world, with no anti-tank. Woo!
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use weighted dice.
Quicksilver wants to know if there are people who are professional painters of minis.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
quite a few people.
But it's not required.
It's not required, no. I mean, there's Citadel, the company that makes the paints. It's part of Games Workshop, but they have a really good painting tutorial video page.
All right,
that's
these
really
5
good.
versus those 5. Here we go.
Jack of Barbs.
And
Yes.
because I'm fucking pissed off, I'm gonna re-roll this for a command point, and that didn't give me anything because I'm terrible at
All right,
rolling.
and what's the strength of those guys' guns?
So I'm gonna take,
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably more than 3. So you probably need 3s to wound.
4.
Mr. 4? And tough 3, so you need 3s. And what's the armor piercing value?
-1.
Okay.
You know, if you win, man, it doesn't matter. It's house rules.
Yeah, right.
4 hits.
I win. Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
so-
Someone
I
said
win.
it's a game
4
bug.
hits
Yeah,
and
It's just a
-1.
bug.
So I'm on 4s. Yeah, I'm on 4s. How much more shooting? Why not? I'm gonna use this for in the place of one of the saves, so I have to make 3 4-ups. So I lose 2. Do I have a thing I can do?
2 sisters are dead.
Check his dice. Are they loaded?
Test of faith. Where is it? Is it just to hit or is it to saves?
He's cheating all
I'm not
along.
using any fucking stratagems. I guess I gotta go through all these stratagems.
Man, serious.
Fucking.
Devastating refrain.
This game
No.
feels like
Last
homework.
rights. Hospital.
The best guy no homework because you're supposed to do. I showed up to class without doing my homework. That's what happened.
That's what I did too. I
You
I
read
just
it.
opened these just now.
You showed up to the test with your book that you're allowed to use as open
Okay,
book.
I think I just
So you
lose
didn't look
2
at it
guys because I
before.
don't know. To making saving throws a small. Okay, hold
Bishop, no, we
on.
didn't.
Use this stratagem after making a hit roll or wound roll for an attack, or after making a saving throw roll. I can. All right, so I failed 2 of these. I'm going to spend a command point.
Don't you use one of your miracle dice?
It doesn't let me use the miracle die. It lets me discard it to add 1 to the roll. So I go down to 11. I'll discard this 2, and I'll add 1 to this 3, making it a 4. So it passes.
What's he doing over here, Joe?
So I just lose
Fucking
1 guy.
you up?
I'll just lose this one. Cause cheating. Which is basically what Sisters is.
Okay. Yeah, sisters do kind of cheat.
The Golden Girl said, "You ready for early retirement, Drew?"
Pretty much. So basically, I killed 1 sister the first turn, and I killed 1 sister the second turn. I'm doing pretty good.
Well, you have 1 point. He has 0, so I would say so. Right?
Joe is Blood Angels.
Do you have any further
Okay, yeah,
shooting?
this one can't see me. I can't see that. I can't see. This one can't see. Right?
Yeah, because they're not in the terrain.
Okay. Well, but wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. What am I shooting? I'm gonna move these guys. I meant to move these guys.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So we were going to move. I didn't finish my move phase. I'm sorry. Let's step back and finish the move phase because these angels and Dante, I was gonna just say fuck it. You know, I'm gonna lose anyway, so I might as well do the whole advance. Can you advance and then charge after the advance?
Not if you don't have an ability that allows you to do it. There are some units that can
They
advance
can
and then
do an
charge.
advance charge, but you can move and then charge. So that's what I'm gonna
Yes.
do. I'm just gonna move and then charge. But it's gonna expose me to those.
No, they can't do orbital strikes here.
You have your own rule book. It's got some crayon.
Damn straight. I made my own. These are your own rules.
You're like, see right here.
No, it says right here.
Right here.
I always win.
Actually, Space Marines can call it an orbital strike. They have a stratagem that lets them do it, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
He has it wrote on his arm.
I'm gonna do it because I'm pissed.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Orbital bombardment. 3
bombardment.
command points, so we'll go from 10 all the way down to 7. So, orbital bombardment. Select 1 point on the battlefield and place a marker on that point. At the start of your next command phase, roll 1d6 for each unit within 6 of the center of that marker. My next command phase?
Yeah, so you call it in this turn. It doesn't come down until next turn.
But you can just move away from it.
Well, yeah, but that's why you like stick it on an objective or something. Like, I can either continue to hold the objective or, shit land on my face.
That's why I don't play, Dave.
Okay. Well, not right now then.
Okay.
I thought it was like an immediate.
Yeah, I didn't even know what it actually did. I just knew it was in the book. It's like,
but it's weird because maybe that was the 8th edition over the bombardment or an apocalypse over the bombardment. I see him using it right before the battle begins. It's probably
well, yeah.
like
Oh,
a
yeah. They
different
had
kind of thing.
in like cities of whatever, like the old.
Whoa!
Yeah, 8th edition. They had like a special thing you
the
could
wire, I
save.
guess.
It's
very
always going to
finicky.
be like that. It's because I'm using it. I'm converting the signal into a different signal. Okay, so So then we're going back to the movement phase.
Yeah, he was reading a card and he said it was you place a point and then during your next command phase, what he said, it comes down.
Is this go dead one?
I'm keeping it there so I remember to roll a morale test for her.
Okay.
Mike Show, yeah, I saw, but that's what I remembered him from.
Oh, man, I just don't know what to do. I really don't. I'm like shell shocked. The sanguinary guard, loadout. How much damage do these things do?
Sometimes we need a break, man.
Wow. Okay, let's
As
go.
you
Fuck this. We're charging.
As you can tell,
Rude.
this is very relaxing. Fuck this, we're doing this right now.
Right now, we're doing this.
Okay, so just so you know, if you charge her, I will fire Overwatch with flamers that will auto hit you. Just
Oh, you auto hit me on a 6.
nope, flamers auto hit even in Overwatch. So
You motherfucker, you brought a goddamn tournament medalist
Stop
to this
cheating.
fucking friendly game.
Dude.
Where he's fucking auto fucking hitting on Overwatch,
All
which
flamers-
normally requires
All-
a 6 out of a fucking
That's every-
D6.
that's every flamer in the game, dude. That's all your flamers too. Like,
I don't have any
also,
flavors.
I highly doubt that running all 3 named characters is considered the competitive tournament medalist. It's like,
I don't give a shit. Flame me.
all right.
Their wings!
I'm tired of this.
Their wings are very flammable, though.
I mean, it might not be that bad. I mean, those.
You might not be that bad.
The wings are stained glass, guys.
Can he miss? Hopefully he misses.
Hey, I'll probably miss some of them.
Let's go, boys!
Did that box just
Let's
open
go.
on its own?
Yeah.
Who could go
Has it
wrong?
been doing that all day?
Yes.
Okay,
go,
that's not
boys.
terrifying or anything.
All right, so that was. Let's see. Let's get this movement right. All right, so 12 movement over here, 12 movement over here, and
Well, I mean, if he doesn't charge me, I don't get to fire Overwatch. But he wants to charge her.
movement over there.
They can't overwatch, they can't see him. Flank him.
And now we do the shooting phase. So we already did a few of the shooting things over there. This was just a normal movement, so they can still fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So this is gonna hurt you. This is gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt
Yeah,
me.
because once we're like engulfed in flames, we're gonna hug
Angry.
you, Matt. Okay? Because you're doing damage to yourself.
So these sanguinary guard, which are my golden boys, my pride and joys, they do, and Angelus bolt guns, assault 2. But I didn't even advance, so I don't really need the assault thing, right?
Well, all
Because
assault
the
means.
assault is-
Yeah, I mean, you get to fire twice, and you just don't take a minus because you didn't.
I get to
advance.
fire twice?
Yeah.
Shit, boy, you're looking at 12 fucking dice?
These
Ooh,
what?
you in trouble now, Matt! You in trouble now!
Chat says you can't overwatch if you can't see the unit.
Well, I mean,
Well,
he's
he's
right in
not.
front of
Okay,
me.
first, hold on. I'm firing all 12. This bitch is gonna die. She thinking she gonna go Overwatch. Look at this boy, 12 Angelus bolt guns, and all she's got is 3 health. Sayonara. You're looking at a ballistic skill of 3+. Okay. And wait a minute, Dante's right behind him. Come on, Dante, what do? Make him do something, Dante. What the fuck? Reroll hits rolls of 1. Okay, Dante. Okay. And Chapter Master. Each time this mutant makes an attack, you can reroll the hit roll. Oh! Now you done pissed me off, Matt. You done messed up. Because I reroll 1, so I'm going to reroll this 1. It was a 1. And I'm going to, and then reroll all misses, right? Which would be these 2 because of Dante. And so add 1 more hit there. So all these hit. So you're looking at 4, 8, 10 hits against that girl. And the weapons.
What is... They mentioned tactical doctrine, so we're on turn 2. So what is the other what does this turn's doctrine do?
Tactical doctrine is something... I don't know.
That's not bored. It's just
Because I look bored to be everywhere. It's just...
That's just Matt.
That's
how I look.
That's
That's
game
just Matt's
face.
face.
That's
Yeah.
his game face.
It's his poker face,
It's...
but not in poker. It's his Warhammer face.
My word.
I'll look at that in a sec.
Okay.
So what I need to do is look at how...
Because then you won't give him a chance.
Strength 4.
He's got to move around.
Strength 4, AP
He's
1.
never lost.
Never lost.
This is what you get for not letting me have a chair, Joe.
That's a real battle.
I don't have a fucking chair either, motherfucker.
Keep moving around. They're pacing back and forth. Back and forth.
I got this.
Flip the table.
Please don't flip the
Flip
table.
the table, call it a draw.
I'll be very, very
Tactical
sad.
doctrine. While this combat doctrine is active, improve the armor penetration characteristic of every rapid fire and assault weapon that models have by 1.
There you go.
Ooh, so I get -2 to your armor instead. So 10 shots, -2 to your armor. Where are my dice there?
Someone asked how you get into this game and if there's a website you should.
What's her toughness, my man?
My toughness is on her is 4.
Okay, so my toughness is...
It's my first time.
You can. There's lots of online, like YouTube channels that do lots of playthroughs and battle reports that are a good place to learn. If you're looking for picking up product, see if your local area has a Games Workshop store, or most like
4.
local game stores
4 and a
will
4.
probably carry some.
So 4 versus 4, that's 4s?
Yep.
Okay. Well, 4s to hit. Man, it feels like a... Okay, we got... Those hits. These are kind of cocked.
Yeah, so go for it.
Reroll.
Go for them, okay.
Well, I'm gonna re-roll them if they're cocked. Yeah, and they're 5s anyway. Or a 4 or
Okay,
5.
so 6, 7 hits at -2.
Alright, which I have a 4 up and vulnerable save, so I'll just use that. So I fail 3. Which will kill her unless I do a thing.
Yay!
I have a thing I can
She
do.
dead!
Yeah, this is what you get. How does that feel?
How's that
What a
feel?
loser. Are we some
see.
losing?
Idiot!
Use this stratagem at the end of any phase in which a warlord... No, that's my
You gotta get
Lost.
inside his head though.
Motherfucker.
Alright, you gotta win twice in the game and mentally.
I'm not giving up, Joe, goddammit.
I'm not asking you to give up.
Well, you're over here.
Use this when an order of the Martyr Lady
Look,
character
Matt's
model
scared.
in your army is destroyed
Yeah,
as
he
a
is,
result
look
of an
at
attack made by an enemy unit until the end of the battle. When resolving an attack,
Read everything you can, Matt, because I'm coming.
His glasses are fogging up.
I'm coming!
He's sweating, guys.
Oh, this is pretty cool. Okay, I'm
sweating.
going to spend a command point to use Honor the Martyrs. It says, use this stratagem when an order of our Martyr Lady character model from your army is destroyed as a result of an attack made by an enemy unit. Until the end of the battle, when resolving attacks made by a model with the order of our Martyr Lady unit against that enemy unit, reroll hit rolls of 1. So for the rest of the game, I get to reroll hit rolls of 1s against that unit. And then she explodes or some shit, right?
Bullshit!
I mean, she can explode.
No.
What the fuck? I think she can. I might be wrong. I don't know.
Go smell that.
Explodes.
Gosh, rude.
When this model is destroyed, roll a
The
d6.
cherry,
On a
that's
6, it
nice.
explodes.
Oh,
Roll
no.
6.
Oh, I saw it too. Okay, so she's dead.
Chuck got one.
He's scared. You jabbed him.
There
He's
was-
staggering.
There was something about. I could have sworn there was a strategy where.
jab.
I'll allow it.
Joel Lau.
Judgment of
allow
the
it.
Faithful. Fall now. Test of faith.
Explosion not on my
no.
watch. This is a PC.
allow it.
There's no blood,
Permanent
no
act of faith.
explosions.
No. Use a stratagem. No. Hospitaller. No. Use a stratagem in the end phase in which your warlord was destroyed. If your warlord is an adept to sword character. Oh, this is just my warlord. Oh yeah, she's dead. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
That means he's mad. Whenever
mad.
Matt says cool, he ain't cool. He's mad. He's furious.
All right. This
He said,
sanguinary
"Game
priest
on."
versus these girls over here.
Okay.
Sanguinary priest. I'm hoping that he has an assault gun or some kind. He has a bolt pistol, which is a pistol, not an assault. But he just did a normal move, so he just rolled one dice.
I have to look at my special family rulebook for this game.
Or wait a minute.
It's like
I
leather
made
bound
this-
in
hold
human
on,
skin.
Hold on. I made him the chief apothecary, and the chief apothecary came. I don't know. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna roll.
Oh, I get him a miracle die because you killed a hero.
Oh
What?
my god. You have too many house
No more
rules.
miracle dice.
Limit him
Hit,
to one.
It's still a 2. Cool.
Kill. -1 on that.
On what, these?
It's a wound with a -1 AP.
Okay. So I'm on 4s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saved. Darn it. What a little piece of shit pistol. Can Dante shoot through his own people?
That's a good question. I don't know if you can do line of sight through a unit. Let's look.
Do I block my own line of sight?
No, Warhammer is very complex. You need to roll dice to open the book. And when you roll dice,
Oh, I failed my check. I can't check the rule book.
Dice to
Yeah.
Open the book.
like, so you don't get your special moves. You don't roll the dice.
Range weapons. Shooting phase. Select targets. In order to
AG's
target
winning.
any unit, at least one model in the unit must be within range of the weapon being used and visible to the shooting model. If unsure, look from behind the firing model to see if any part of the target is visible. For the purposes of determining visibility, a model can see through other models in its unit. If there are no eligible targets for a weapon, then the weapon cannot shoot. So, like, a model can shoot through a model in its own unit, but I don't know.
But
if-
not through another unit.
Yeah. If a unit is shooting more ranged weapons, note that the longer. Blah 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 blah.
Oops. Okay, well, whatever. I'll do better. This is a learning game. So now we're gonna declare the charge, right?
Yep.
And so how do you charge? You roll 2d6?
So first you pick who's charging, and then you.
the Sanguinary Guard versus this squad.
Okay, and then you roll 2d6.
2d6?
Yep, and that's how far you charge.
Really?
I think, unless they
I can
changed it
go-
to 9.
I can go 12. You know, that's actually true. Because it's, you know, people usually show up 9 inches and they try to do that 9-inch
Yeah.
charge thing, but it's hard to roll 9 inches. So they're definitely going to make it. In fact, I can ask the Sanguinary Guard to charge her, right? And in order to charge her, I would need to roll an 8.
She also counts as having a flame weapon.
Uh-huh.
Just
Okay.
letting you know. Let me check. Since someone said to take the rulebook out, so I'm wondering if I got that wrong. Fight phase.
Okay, we're doing
Charging
it.
over terrain, unless otherwise stated, all can be moved over
Yeah,
terrain.
10!
And where are you charging to?
Her.
Okay. She's gonna shoot you.
Okay, shoot me.
Frank, what's up? My armies are in the back.
Flying when charging, heroic interventions, charges. Select a unit, select another unit to be once all units in charge of the unit. Jesus. Yeah, roll 2d6. Declare a charge, must be within 12 inches. Cannot charge. Yeah. And I can do. Yeah, Ardent Blade shooting, it counts as a heavy flamer basically. So, I will.
Overwatch?
Yeah, spend a command
It's
point.
been a while.
So
Well,
it's just a d6 shots? Yes. 4 shots. And the strength 5, are you tough 4 or tough 5 for those guys?
I believe it's tough 4. Let me do a check. It is 4.
Okay, so I need 3s. So 2 wounds at -1.
2 wounds at -1. Sanguinary Guard have 2+ save.
So it goes to
Both
3.
saves.
Alright, they have a 2 up save, damn. Cool.
Yes, sir. We pissed now. You gonna die. And then I'm gonna do a charge with the priest and Dante against these sisters.
Okay.
So he would need to roll what, a 7, and he would need basically nothing. Let me get this guy to go in to that charge there. So we'll do his first.
Okay.
That's enough, 9. So we'll try to position him like right here. And then Dante's charge is 10. So Dante definitely makes it in pretty much wherever he wants.
I need to remember my actual like martyred lady rule where I like roll when things die and see if they can make shooting attacks because I keep forgetting to do that.
Okay. So this is gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt me.
Yeah, probably.
So the Sanguinary Guard are going insane in the membrane. They have a lot of attacks, and then even more attacks. So 3 attacks each. I charged you with 6. So what is that?
So 18 attacks?
18 dice. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. But do they get some plus? Each time a model makes an attack, any Blood Angels will add 1 to the attack roll. Okay. So I'll hit yous on each time a model in this unit makes an attack, and the model is within 6 inches of any
What?
friendly one of them.
On
So I hit you on
forget
2
yours.
pluses.
No, I'm definitely forgetting.
Let's go, Dave. Where we going?
They all hit.
Okay. And she's tough 5? Tough 3. My eyesight is
She
very
is
bad.
so dead. And the Encarmine sword plus 1 strength. So it's only a strength of 5, but it's -3 armor piercing and 2 damage
Okay.
each hit.
They all have that?
Yes.
Okay.
She's super dead.
I have a 4-point vulnerable save, so
Oh.
we'll see.
She's got
Oh, she's probably
multiple
gonna die.
saves. Well, then let me make sure that we've got. So they were hitting on what? 3s, so all those hit. And I think I have some re-rolls on these 2 misses from Dante. Let me double check. That's the hit roll, not the wound roll. Subtract 1 from here. Each time I roll that. No. Okay, so all those hits.
Okay.
So
Those were
that's
to wound, right? Those
16 wounds.
Okay.
16 wounds at -3.
Well, yeah, I'm just I got my
2 damages.
4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's probably dead. How many did you say?
16 wounds.
Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. This will be really funny if she actually doesn't die. 3, 5. Oh, but it's 2 damage each, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, she's super dead. On a 2+, she comes
did
back.
it!
She comes back to life.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, the first time she's killed, she comes back on a 2+ with all of her wounds remaining.
There's the trick under his
What
sleeves.
the fuck, you fucking cheater? Are you fucking kidding me? That's fucking
How are you
lit.
cheating?
This fucking lit. You tell me the one fucking night you went after
Check
has
the
a
rules.
fucking she comes back to life.
No,
I
you
didn't
did
tell.
not.
I
You're
didn't.
just making that up, Matt. That is you're making that up. I have never.
He said
that.
if I
he
roll,
said, "Oh, the the one you chose to charge. Yeah, she comes back to life with all of her wounds left."
yeah, if I get
Just
like
the
a
first
1
time.
through 6, she comes back. Yeah. What? Yeah, 1 through 6.
I wanted you to
In
feel like you
OJ's
were doing
book.
well.
It says no.
No, it's not my fault. She comes back left. They come to back.
I would have
left
warned
now.
him, but his freakouts are just way too amusing.
Right. You wasted your time and energy.
No, because now she can die for good.
Well, yeah, but yeah. House rules. She only dies once. House rules.
I live for these
Does
moments.
anyone hear sad
That's a
music?
special edition cover book. Please don't break it.
I can't believe it. I
Remember,
cannot believe it.
I mean, she's-
Woosah. Ooh, it's a friendly game.
No! Man, it's not going friendly. You kidding me?
This is the only system.
Man, you're not using blanks like we said we were. You're out here
blanks.
murdering people and coming back to life. What are you, zombies?
This is
Shoot, you want to play
like
zombie
every
game?
fucking sister has something special. Like when do I get something special? All right, fine.
You're space vampires. You're all kinds of special.
Me? No.
So who's fighting
Not
next?
that much.
Like one of these guys?
So yeah, Dante versus that squad of 4 sisters down here.
Okay.
Fucking
Matt's
friendly.
girlfriend. I thought it was Chad's girlfriend.
Oh.
It's
hits.
Chat's girlfriend Evelyn. Remember Evelyn?
Yeah, Evelyn. That's me.
And
No more zombie
we
king.
got
Oh, there's gonna be
4,
more, Frank.
potentially. Oops.
Ooh.
Potentially 5. This one misses. What's their toughness? 3.
Yep.
His close combat attacks. Yeah. Split straight +3. Yeah. So 5 hits. 5 hits with -3 armor piercing, so they don't get armor saves.
They have their AP -3. You said.
AP -3, 2 damage apiece.
So yeah, chat corrected me. She comes back. She's not gonna get to fight you this phase. She gets to come back at the end of the phase, but she still comes back.
We're gonna have to change
But
that.
she doesn't get to fight you, which is actually relevant.
You can use my real name.
Okay, so AP -3 you said, yeah? So I go to 6 up armor, because they have a 3 up armor. But they also have a 6 up invulnerable save. And Celestine does something to it? The invulnerable saves friendly Sorotov infantry models within 6 of her get +1 to their invulnerable saves. So she's technically dead, so I don't get that. So it's just 6s either way.
We're talking about this squad, not Celeste.
She gives it to anyone within 6 of her, but
Oh.
currently she's dead, so she
Yeah,
doesn't.
she dead. I killed that. I killed that bitch!
How
I see her body twitching and
how many
moving.
wounds
I don't
was
know what
it?
it means.
Double tap.
How many wounds was it? 6?
6.
I need 6s. Well, yeah, they're dead.
It's either 5 or 6, but I think they're dead either way. It's 2 damage apiece.
Well, yeah, but they're single wound models, so. And so they're dead because of. Oh wait. Hold on.
You got some more bullshit you want to pull out, Matt?
I do actually.
He does.
All right. So when you killed Celestine on a. Well, no.
This
'cause-
guy.
What the fuck, man?
This
He's
guy.
coming at-
Well, Chet said,
Well, this is what I get.
rule
That's
number
fine.
1,
So
know
I'm gonna
that.
beat the shit out of you.
Well, Chet said,
After
rule
we
number
did-
1,
hang on.
going into war, know thy enemy.
Know thy enemy, and I didn't know.
First time this model is slain, roll around the end of the phase. On the
You
2 plus,
guys
return the
look like
model.
pieces of
Okay,
crap.
so when you killed Celestine on a 5-up, she gets to attack. No,
What?
actually, she doesn't have the. No. She doesn't have the order thing anyway. I'm kidding.
You rolled a 1 anyway.
It's a funny joke. Don't joke with it.
Yeah, she doesn't have order. But these guys do. She doesn't have order. I apologize. She doesn't get it. But these 4, when you kill them on 5-ups, they get to attack. So the 3 that don't have a power sword.
Last resort.
So 2 of them get to attack, and then the one with the power sword does not. It's the this thing, Spirit of the Martyr. When a model with the Sacred Rite is destroyed, roll a d6 before removing the model from play on a 5-up. That model can either shoot with one of its ranged weapons in the shooting phase, or make one attack with
And
one of
that's
its melee
your
weapons.
order of
Yeah.
the Sister of Order.
It's the Sacred Rite. You get to either pick 1 or roll 2 randomly.
Okay.
So I just get 2 normal attacks on.
Dante.
Yeah. This is the moment I realize I don't know what their weapon skill is. I imagine it's 3-up, 4-up. What else is your squad? 4-ups. They both hit. He's toughness what? They're strength 3, so I probably need 5s. Because I know he's not tough 3. And he's not tough
Toughness
7.
4. But -1 to hit because of his mask. Subtract 1 from the hit roll. Death Mask of Sanguinius.
Okay, so then only 1 would hit because I rolled a 4 to 5. So the 4 would miss because it goes down to a 3, so this wounds on a 5. That doesn't. Just kidding. Yeah, they're dead. But because I am Martyred Lady, I get a miracle die when they die?
No, that's only characters. You told me.
No. The army rule is when characters die, you get them. Martyred Lady is whenever a unit is killed.
God damn.
Where is it? This is so many things.
Get the
Gain
app,
one,
man. The app
gain
works
1
pretty
miracle
good.
dice at the end of any phase, other than the morale phase, in which any units from this with this conviction are destroyed. So yeah, you killed them. So miracle dice.
He rolled a 6 on his fucking miracle dice that he can use later. So when you eliminate a whole unit, it gives you a miracle dice,
Yes.
and you roll a 6.
Yes.
Check those dice, see if they're loaded.
I know he brought them from the casino or something.
Right? They're all. He's been rolling number 6s.
I mean, in theory, if they were
Pick it up.
casino dice, they would
Yeah,
actually be
I
better.
know.
Pick it up.
But you modified them.
Pick it
I
up.
modified them.
Did he shave the sides? I don't know.
Yeah, they're all 6s actually. I just.
God damn, man, take it easy.
All right. Well, when I wipe a unit like that, I get a consolation move of what 3 inches, so I can get into close combat with her. But
consolation
she's
prize.
technically dead, right?
Yeah, I mean, she currently
And then
is.
She would then rise 1 inch away.
Yeah, as close to the position she was in, which.
You know. Well, I need to know how that works because I was going to try to get Dante. Well, whatever. I guess
No, let me
it
check on
doesn't
how
matter.
consolidation works because AOS doesn't have that, and so I don't.
Yeah, if you can see how that works.
Soundboard, no, you and me, we're in the same boat. And this boat's sinking.
Consolidation move 3 inches. That must end with the model closer to the closest enemy model. So yes, he could consolidate, but he'd have to come like this way.
But she's not alive, so there's really no point.
Well, he's a free 3-inch move, which would in theory make charging better.
Yeah, but I don't know where you're going to set her up.
Well, she has to be as close to the original location as possible.
Okay. Well, then in that case, we'll do that, and then.
Yeah, it's not like I can just like plop her down anywhere. Let me see how it's worded, but.
Okay, both of those guys consolidated. That's it for my turn.
Yeah, as close as possible to its previous position, more than...
When is the reinforcements phase?
Oh, and more than 1 inch away from any enemy models. Oh, so she doesn't come back engaged in combat. On a 2+, return this model to play, with all its wounds remaining, placing it as close as possible to its previous position, and more than 1 inch away from any enemy model. So she comes back not engaged. Which
She's
is...
single?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Is this nerdy? I can't tell.
It's
Nah.
nerdy.
Yes, it is.
No way.
Oh, movement. It's at the end of movement.
Ain't no time for me, Dave.
Okay.
Okay, so she's dead. At the end of the phase, she comes back as close to her original position and 1 inch away from the
The
enemies.
camera's with that doesn't make sense. I think it's my computer maybe. Or does she come back?
She comes back at the end of the phase.
And
And
phase is done.
okay, so she comes back as close to the original position, more than 1 inch away from the enemy unit.
Mhm.
So, as close to and 1 inch away is like here.
Okay.
So just,
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just charge her against the die again.
well, it's my turn now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, hold that thought. All right. So at the start of every turn, I get a die from her,
Mhm.
and then at the start of my turn, I get a die from her. So, 2s. All right. No psychic phase shenanigans. Movement. Oh, I get 2 points. That doesn't. 2 points.
Why do you get 2 points?
I control these two.
Oh right, yeah. Oh, I thought you meant command points.
No, no, no. Oh, well, that being said, I do get a command point, which I
Yes, you
haven't
do.
given myself yet. All right, movement. So the heavy flames squad is the one that's.
That's a pretty nice banner, huh, Doc? Table Tribe! Just in case you don't know where you're at.
So
This is war. There's no halftime show.
this tank, before it moves, is going to unload.
I like it. It gives me Tron vibes.
Yeah, I have to disembark within 3 inches. I don't know why I'm patting my pockets like I fit the rule book in there.
You can if you have on your phone.
With that attitude, I know.
Next time.
I just don't feel like paying for their app.
It's worth it. I mean, if you, it's only $60, and you get every single codex from 8th edition. You get every single Psychic Awakening.
From
You get
8th
the
edition or
rules,
9th edition?
and it's easily sortable for situations like this. So while I disagreed at first, because I hate paying monthly for something. Right?
Sure, especially when right
when
now
you
no one's
consolidate
playing.
it down to $60,
What the fuck rule was I even looking at?
and you get all those books in the app, I'm like,
No, disembarking.
all right.
Yeah,
But-
that's cheaper than just buying the books.
Yeah, that'll cost you a lot of money.
I like someone says this is the epitome of nerdy. Welcome to the nerd club. Would you like a bubble tea? Because you know that bubble tea place open right
I
next
don't
to the
like
store.
boba.
I like them.
You like the little
Disembarking
balls?
units
Yeah,
wholly within 3
Sometimes.
inches of their transport and
Sometimes
not within
Sprouts.
laser range. And the count is moving. Okay, so I have to be within 3 inches of the tank when they disembark.
So does
I
that
like
mean
the
all
popping
Koreans
ones.
are
Those are better. The popping ones.
So I'm
The
gonna
sticky ones
check.
aren't.
All right.
Alright, that'll
Like
work.
little goodies.
Okay, so 3 inches out from
Real
this tank,
mint whiskey.
wholly within 3. Stop it.
Careful when you move your head.
I know.
Oh, the main pole there.
Wholly within 3.
This is not looking good.
This side of the board, no. And the fact that that girl gets to come back.
Oh yeah, she came back at the end.
You
of
should
the
have told me. I never would have killed her the first time.
Oh, you were gonna kill her eventually.
I would
Well,
have saved her for
She
last.
comes back on a 2+, right?
Yeah,
So like, basically, you just have to kill her twice.
pretty much.
If you want
But
to.
I mean, you obviously didn't have too much trouble killing her, so.
Yeah.
All right, so they've disembarked. They count as moving for the turn, so I can't go anywhere else with them.
I should.
This tank's gonna go.
If they disembark, does that mean you can't use your tank to attack?
The tank can still shoot. I just have to disembark before I move it.
Is it autopilot?
No, I mean there's a
so
pilot
there's someone
in there.
hanging behind,
Ah.
Yeah.
manning it.
I don't know what I want to do with this stupid thing.
Let's go, boys! And that was the last time we've ever heard of those boys.
I don't want to advance with it. But if I just move it 6, it's probably not doing anything.
Altogether, this is like 1,500 points.
Yes, it's a 1,500 point battle. And honestly, it's been going pretty quick. It's been 2 hours. Obviously, that is a long time. But would you consider how many mess ups we had and like restarts and this and that? It's, you know, it'll definitely speed up once we figure out what we're doing and I come a little more prepared next time. I've learned a lot. I'll tell you that much.
Giant bulky organ makes it really obnoxious to try and move. How
many objective points do you all have?
I have 2 at the moment.
There's 6 objective points on the map. Is that
He's
what you're
got
asking?
2, and how many do we have?
2.
2. It's a tie game, boys!
Tie game.
It ain't over.
And you still have people that you can deploy that are hovering, right?
He
We're
is
still
the
in the
Terminator
game?
still. I have some people in here, but... And this is Bob my turn too. Okay. I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time shooting. I'll worry about that one in a minute.
There's no OJ match after this guy, so OJ was here to learn.
I was here to lead, not to read.
But basically, I know when we play, Joe, like, I'm gonna fucking print everything out for you. I'm actually even gonna give you individual
Well, somebody was
data
saying
cards.
like there's this.
Or I'll get you the app. But individual data cards of, the toughness, because one thing that slows us down is like, okay, what's the toughness of your weapon? Or the same, blah, 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 blah. Like that. And then we'll get all your stratagems laid out.
Yeah, somebody's saying like if you go and like print out your army, it has everything you need on that. I forgot. Somebody was like
from
saying,
the app.
Yeah, from the app.
Yeah, there's a section that I can go to that's
Yeah, you can just print that out. You have everything you
save
need.
and print. Yeah. Well, we're learning. I mean,
Yeah,
that's why
for
we did
sure.
this in the first
And I need some
She goes 10.
a good all-around army. Tank destroyers.
Obsidian. It will
What?
take more than
Scribe
20 minutes, I
Yeah,
guarantee it.
Yeah.
What happened?
Someone said they need to go to sleep, but they
Oh,
want
she
to
was
see how
told.
it ends. And I was like, it's going to be longer than the 20 minutes you're going to give it.
20 minutes? No.
Yeah.
That's 20 minutes you could be sleeping.
I'm saying an hour, 2 hours.
It took us. Well, we were playing
Yeah.
like with large
Man,
groups.
how do I get rid of that unsupported fifth? No. Unsupported fifth? No. I'll just take one more.
None but RPGs for me.
Yeah, this is bad. I'm just going to advance with this tank, because why not? What the hell did I even roll?
6.
6, okay. I keep forgetting the tanks can go 12, not 6 anymore. That's what I get for not playing 9th. I haven't played in a while. Well, I guess I can go really far, but then not shoot. So, it sucks to be me.
Joe, who painted your Blood Angels?
I don't know.
So I can go 18 with these.
You got them from eBay, possibly.
No. I got them from other Joe.
Yes, I painted them. Why? What's up? I charge $2,000 per miniature. Custom painted, son. It might take me 2 years, though.
I didn't really want to go there, but we're doing it
You
anyway.
can see the
'cause
veins in
this
their
guy can actually
forehead.
go 12, and she's
Exactly.
going to move with the
From
other
space.
6. I forgot. These morons finally have to
What a
pretend to be
Barbie.
in the game, so they're going to char or they're going to advance. Not really.
Sold. What do you need? I got you. Tanks? Tanks take me 5 years.
All right.
It's one of a kind. I could guarantee that.
I guess she's going to move.
What are the rules for your, what are they, Terminators? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Can you like drop them on an objective?
So he can actually go an additional 6 because they can move 12, and I
Take
keep
one.
forgetting. Someday
Here's
I'll learn what
medical.
these
You got
tanks
it.
do.
What do you want?
Just 9 inches away from an enemy.
They could technically have gone 12. So
Dragon, I can't.
guess we're going
Drag on.
It happens.
Drag on and on.
Alright, she's gonna bail from this fight over here and come over here. Alright, I'm done moving.
Oh,
Someday I'll learn that my
snap.
tanks can actually move more than 6. Shooting. He's gonna fire their multi-meltas at this squad of dudes over here. 8 shots. Hitting on 3s. Oh, technically hitting on 2s because I forgot I'm +1 to hit that thing for the rest of the game. But doesn't matter because I rolled a bunch of 1s.
Well, these are the ones that hit.
Yeah, these all hit.
Well, they got the Mask of Vistage, so those 3s don't work. The Mask of Sanguinius.
Is that only in close
negative
combat?
1 to attack.
In close combat, right?
No, just period.
Okay, well I'm +1 to hit that unit for the rest of the game, so I would need 2s, so the 3s would hit. Oh, well no, because 2 minus 1.
Why are you +1 to hit that unit?
When you killed,
The lady?
yeah, there was like a strategy, or where was it? Yeah, the Spirit of Martyrs, is that the thing? No. Moment of Grace. Storm of Retribution.
Sanguinary Guard, it is... Yes, it's in melee. No.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so those all hit. What does this do? I keep having this card out here. Something attacks me with multi-meltas, add 1 to the damage roll. Use a strategy when... Oh well, I already fired. Alright, so you're strength 4, right?
Yes.
So these win on 2s.
What's 2?
It's strength 8.
What? Bullshit.
So that's 5. And it's AP minus 4.
What? Those things crank tanks and infantry. What do they not do?
They don't die.
And then I gotta figure out what Armorium Sheriffs do.
So
'Cause-
5 wounds?
well, it's 5 wounds at AP minus 4, but they're D6 damage each. Because you have 2 wounds, right?
They're D6 damage each?
Yeah, they're multi-meltas. You have them. You have access to them too. How do Armorium Cherubs work?
Matt, who are you working
You
for?
hit me with You hit me with
Who are you
7
working for?
multi-meltas?
They're heavy 2 now, so I got to roll 8 dice.
You hit me with 8 multi-melta shots that do D6 for each
Well, I
of
hit you
those
with
dice?
I hit you with 5 of the 8, but yeah.
I know, but
Well, yeah.
potentially you can roll 8 times 6,
Yes.
and that's how much damage you can do with that unit for 215 points.
Yeah, you can thank GW for buffing the weapons in the errata.
That's broken.
I don't know if they're actually 215 points. Where's my list?
What's 8 times 6, Joe?
A lot. Bam. Quick math.
Emily Retributors.
Oh,
Oh, actually, they're way cheaper than I thought.
You could do 48 wounds for how much?
Like 150 or something.
150 points?
No.
No,
it's-
something's wrong. No, something's straight wrong. And then it's just as good as against infantry as it is tanks, as we've just proven here.
Armorium Cherubs, where are you?
Devil good.
That unit.
Devil good.
That's ridiculous.
Alright, so do you get saves on those? At -4, probably not, but I don't know if you have an invulnerable save or anything.
Yeah. I don't know. Let me check.
I'll allow it.
That's fucking.
Armorium
super.
Cherub. If this unit has Armorium Cherub, then after this model and this unit shoots with a ranged weapon, the Armorium Cherub can reload the weapon. If it does, can remove from play.
I'm just shocked. That's not fair. Why don't you just stack your whole army with 48 wounds?
You can't take that many Retributor squads, but
Why wouldn't you just do 3 Retributor squads?
because
Are those elites?
they're heavies.
2, Drunk Randy.
So, do you get a save on any of that?
Please wait.
Okay.
As you can see, why Matt has been playing this for 60 years, never lost a game. His army is just too OP.
Multi-meltas are 24 inches. But within 12, they get the bonus damage thing.
So they would do even more than 48 if I was within 12?
Well, no, because like it's variable damage. So you just roll a d6.
This guy brought the most powerful army of 40k.
I absolutely did not. Sisters don't even rank in the top 10 of the
This is
meta
not-
right now.
For real?
Yeah.
If this is not an OP army, I'm afraid to play.
I'm afraid to play too, Joe.
They did like a whole article on like what the meta lists were, and I think Sisters got. I don't know.
All right. Well, anyways, let's do this thing.
Yeah, do you get any saves?
You got negative to what?
-4.
Negative 4s. My sanguinary guard are save 2, so they would be
Are they in the
6s
top
to
10?
save.
Okay.
Do I have?
So they're certainly not in the top 5, but
Do I have something good? Something do.
Fuck the Marines, I want the Sisters. Yeah, exactly. Top 10.
Each time an attack is made, this.
before the age of the con.
He was telling Colin how to do his strategies and shit.
I don't know. I'm probably missing a bunch of like stratagems since I haven't used a single stratagem basically.
Is it not in the app?
We're just learning. We're learning. So go ahead and.
Okay, so I gotta do one at a
roll
time because if I roll a
6.
1.
How many hits?
Well, it's 5 wounds, but it's -4, so
Well,
I don't think you have a save.
hold on. So what are you talking about? I have a 2+ save, and you.
Oh, do you? Okay, then you're at 6. That's why I kept asking you what your save was, and you kept telling me to hang on. Okay, so there's 5 of them.
Not a single save.
Okay, so first one does
That thing is-
2 damage, so that kills 1, because they're 2 damage each, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Another one, another one, another one. Okay, so you have 5. So that's their shooting.
No, your enemy. You just charge that unit, and then you wouldn't have to deal with that. But if you don't know what happens, that's how people win or lose. And people can win or lose on a single decision. And I'm over here knowing nothing, making multiple point decisions. There's no chance of a victory, but there is chance of a learning opportunity. So these guys can put out 48 wounds at any time they feel like, potentially more if you get too close to them.
Well, it just increases your
I
odds
don't
of
have
doing
anything
48.
in my army that can do that.
I mean, you do actually. Like, Devastator squads do like the exact same thing.
Devastator squads?
Yeah.
Are we playing
The old school
Necrons?
firstborn Marines, I can get 4 multi-melters.
Yeah. And they're all heavy too. The only reason my weapons got as good as they
How
did.
come I don't see that in more lists? And why does everybody like those eradicators?
Because the Eradicators are way better.
They're way better?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Well, because they're assault weapons for starters, if you just take like the base ones. If they don't advance, they can shoot twice. I think they have 3 wounds each. Something ridiculous. Don't put me on the wounds
But
thing.
but eradicators can only do...
They're melta guns. It's the same gun.
It's the same gun?
Yeah.
That's why people love those guys so much.
That's true, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, I need to look up the last... Because the last time... When is this?
Oh, someone asked if they could see the overhead view.
The damage is D6 plus 2 damage on Eradicators.
D6 plus 2.
Well, but the
that's
heavy...
yours,
But you
right?
get to upgrade that. Well, mine's D6 plus 4 if I'm within 12. It's not... It's just D6 otherwise.
So I wasted
It
that
used to be
charge
like-
against... See, this is what you... Like, this is not even a game, really. This is not
slaughter.
even a game. Because not knowing anything... See what I did there? The only unit that I have that could do anything, I charged against his chick that it's irrelevant what you do to her the first time. Instead of that thing, right? Just knowing that changes the entire game.
Why the hell is this in the wrong... Not the wrong spot, but...
It's like the first time you play through a board game, and then by the end, you're just like, next time.
Right.
Well, that's why, yeah, when we played Alma Mater, and you were just like, I can't wait to play this again, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm just double checking on something. Multi-melt is, yeah, it's... Wait, the Eradicator's weapons are D6 plus 2?
That's what Joe said.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the multi-melt is just the D6. Like, you get the bonus if you're within half range, but it doesn't...
I don't
So
know.
that's pretty good.
I'm not sure. Okay, well, I mean, that's cool, because the Space Marines could have that unit too. I didn't buy any Eradicators, so I don't have it.
Well, the big problem is Eradicators haven't been released yet. They were only in the Indominus box.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so these 4 are going to fire Flamers. Well, 3 of them are anyway. This 4th one isn't in range. But yeah, 3 heavy Flamers are going to shoot into that unit of Space Marines.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a D6 for regular heavy Flamers, yeah? Okay. So 9 attacks.
Toughness 4.
Alright, so strength 5. So 3 is... Oh, there's the camera. I keep trying to find where the camera's at. So that fails, that fails. And that fails, so... So 6 at -1.
6 hits at -1.
Oh.
I
just don't forget about bull cherubs.
usually have a 3+ save, so they'll be saving on 4s.
Yes.
Okay. We got 3 saves and 3 hits.
Alright, so 1 dies and there's just 1 wound left over. This thing advanced because I forgot it could move 12 because I'm stupid. So it doesn't get to shoot. The Exorcist is gonna fire its Exorcist rockets at these Space Marines right here. And he'll also fire his heavy bolter at them. Because I want to hold this objective. So 3d3 shots.
This thing right here?
Yeah. Ugh. That's 3, 4, 5, 6 shots. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s, or 2s. So it's strength 8. So 2 at -4.
2 hits at -4.
And I don't think they get a save after that because there's regular Marines, right? So 3 would go to 7.
Yeah.
So the first one takes 3 wounds, second one takes 6 wounds. And then I'll fire the heavy bolter at them as well. These hit on 3s. They wound on 3s because they're just heavy bolters. Okay, so 2 at -1 for heavy bolters, 2 damage. God damn it.
Fuck! Just wipe me. Wipe me. It's 2 damage.
They're
right?
2 damage each, yeah.
They're 2 damage each.
Yeah, heavy bolters are 2 damage each now.
Those are the intel!
Fuck me. Fuck me. This game's over, by the way. We're just... The rest of the stuff we're playing here is just for
Learning.
shits and giggles.
I don't have any charges.
Bishop, noob, chat, I'll see y'all later. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, actually.
Gotta go. It's already 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have a good one.
So morale tests. So like this dude needs to make a morale test.
Yeah.
The trainer's leaving.
But
His,
dude, what does they shall know no fear do now? Does it do anything with morale?
Yeah, I mean, it helps out a lot. I don't think he's gonna run off or anything.
Well, I think you just don't take any penalties to the leadership roll, right, or something.
Bye, Joe.
Alright, see you guys later.
Take it easy, man. Good seeing you again. Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Wait. You're gonna show off your cool shoes again?
Yeah.
They shall know no fear is each time a combat attrition test is taken, ignore any or all modifiers.
So a combat attrition test. So you still have to take the morale test? I guess so.
Well, that's the morale test. There's
Well,
you ignore the modifiers to it. So it's a 6. He lost 5 units. 5 plus. I rolled a 5. 5 plus 5 is 10, and their leadership is like a 6. Is a 9. So I probably want a command point. Re-roll that, and he passes.
Okay.
Okay.
So now
the rest of the units that were
top
attacked
of turn.
were wiped.
Yeah, so now we're in the top of turn 3.
Top of turn 3.
At the beginning of the battle round, I get a miracle die. I'm out of...
Let's look at see how many miracle dice you have here. So you're gonna get miracle dice. So you got 7 miracle dice that you could swap in with any roll. All right.
Well, it's only once per phase.
This is over.
Do you want to call it?
Yeah, I want to call it.
Okay.
So my turn 3. I want to call it. I've only got two tacticals or 2 intercessors, some remaining characters, but you know what? All this very, 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 very helpful learning experience.
So, I feel bad, but like
No, do
the
not
only
feel bad at all.
so like I have
As you can see, I am quite invested in this.
Oh,
It does
yeah.
not scare me off one bit.
well see so my problem is I could build so many armies because I'm ADD about armies that I only build like a 2,000 point list.
Mhm.
I don't buy like a ton of extra stuff. So the only things I own for sisters that I'm not currently using are 2 more exorcists and a character.
Yeah.
That's all I own. So like this was like the list, and I'm
This
working
is
on
your list that you were like, fucking, I'm gonna win.
Well, it's mostly because I get bored and move on to the next army real quick. And so like I'm already building a Necron army and a Space Marine army, and I'm probably gonna start building a Tyranid army
And a Giants.
and the Giants because I play AOS too.
I kind of threw my list together. So here's what I learned: is that you really you don't throw your list together.
Yeah, that's
you also come a little more prepared with knowing what stratagems you're going to use. Because I didn't use a single stratagem, and I know stratagems factor in, but you didn't use.
I used
stratagems
2.
either.
I used the one that makes it to where when you killed my hero, I made it to where all my guys were +1 to hit that unit for the rest of the game.
Yeah. And another thing is like it
But I don't think I
pays.
used-
Like I started to swing the game a little back. I felt a little better about what was going on over
Oh,
here.
yeah. Well,
But
these
the
guys,
fact
like,
that
obliterated
I
me.
charged the one unit that it's like, nah, you need to be attacking other things because those other things actually die, and the thing that you charge doesn't. So I didn't know that. So
Well, the problem is like from where you were, you couldn't
And then I
nominate a
didn't know what
charge.
these guys do, that they can output 48 fucking shots, 48 wounds with their multi-meltas. And so knowing that I was like doing something that's useless and then getting counterattacked immediately, would have never moved that way. So you got to do a little bit of research ahead of time on what your opponent is going to bring to the table.
Down to Luck is suggesting that you have more than one map. I think that maybe explaining how this isn't the setup every time.
Yeah, it's not the
Yeah,
same
we
every time.
do-
We also threw this map together too. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
There's a lot. I have like 10 maps and stuff, and it's different every time. This map might have helped me more if I knew how to move my armies, because I'm a melee, and you're kind of want shit in the way so that you can hide and then jump on something.
So
Well, I hid and then I jumped on stuff, but it was
one of
stuff that I shouldn't have jumped on.
one of the like biggest issues is that like because you're such a like melee centric army, having like regular intercessors when you could be taking assault intercessors.
Yeah, I got regular intercessors here. They basically did nothing. They were just hanging back here to give me points.
Right. Well, and like taking like assault intercessors, I think would do really, really good for you because you are a close combat army, and they're actually cheaper points wise than regular intercessors by I think like 2.
Yeah.
Um,
But it wasn't just a loss. It was a fucking slaughter. It was a stomp. So you should feel very happy about your army. You should.
I'm just glad I got to play them.
You put some time
finally.
and effort into these things. They look amazing.
Thank you.
They
She
are.
did a ton of it too. So.
But just know that your victory is short-lived because
Probably.
now I know what units you have, and now I know how to play. And when you come back here, I'm gonna be ready.
That's fine, man.
And
This
victory will
ain't
feel
no-
so good.
You don't scare me. I don't mind losing.
You don't scare me. You will be.
That's right.
You will be. Because now my only obsession is beating Matt. You have created the grudge today, sir.
There you
It is
go.
a grudge match, Matt. Nobody beats me as bad as you just beat me. Nobody.
I mean, it can't be nobody.
Once.
Yeah, I mean, I think because this was like an army you just like bought off somebody, right? Like you just bought off eBay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
No, I didn't really have a build. That's
Sure, yeah.
That's a rookie mistake. You got to know what are you doing. Are you going all melee? Which is kind of what I feel like now that I got a feeling for how melee works and how fast I can really advance up the board. I didn't expect that. I'm over here hiding and then when I just said fuck it, go for it, like I was overwhelming you. I just chose the wrong things to charge, and then I got countered really well.
Well, the other I think
So I would definitely take some different choices if I was building my list.
you need to. I think you need to stick with like more mobile stuff.
Yeah.
Getting a unit. Well, I don't know how good Outriders are in Blood Angels because I haven't looked at the Blood Angels book, and I'm very like. I'm putting together a Space Marine army, but it's just White Scars because I don't feel like building tanks, and so it's all like foot slogging Space
I
Marines.
thought White Scars are good at like bikes.
Well, bikes don't count as vehicles. They don't have like the vehicle keyword.
So you're gonna get a bunch of bikes.
I have like a unit of Outriders, but I actually have a lot of guys on
Matt,
foot. What?
Please spend all of your money in Warhammer 40K.
I mean, I pretty much
Already
do. Like,
Yeah.
Well, then you're my new best friend, Matt. Because look behind you. I need you to come over here and kick my ass all the time. Okay.
all right.
Okay.
I'll teach you AOS too. I got a bunch of
Eventually,
armies for that.
I would love to do AOS, but I'm gonna wait on AOS
sure,
until
yeah.
late next year.
Yeah.
We're gonna do 40K like a motherfucker. So you have definitely earned your spot in the campaign. In fact,
Woo.
to me, you are like the fucking emperor.
Well,
of
I
the
mean,
campaign.
let's be
I'll be
honest.
like, Joe,
Like I
They
fucked up a
did
bunch of my
Get
own
shit
rules.
straight before you fight Matt.
Chad
'Cause
gave
this
him the
is-
name Emperor of
Yeah,
Warhammer.
Emperor Matt.
I need to like sit down and read this codex again because there's a lot of shit I got wrong. But I mean, I knew I was going to because I haven't ever played the army before.
Yes. I'm so
But-
happy, dude, because honestly, if you came in here and I smashed you, what fun would that be? Like, I'm like, oh man, now I'm just because I'm gonna beat up on Joe all day. Everybody knows that's gonna happen.
Watch him be
right?
like some
And then
weird
I'll beat up on
40K
Devin.
savant where
I'm gonna
like
beat up on my
That would be great.
Angel, like, because they're all new players and they don't know how to do it, and I'm actually reading, and you are the one guy that knows how to do it. So
I mean,
I'm-
enough, I suppose. I need to get I need to get reacclimated to the game
It's
because
good to have a boss level character in the campaign. But
yeah,
you
I
just
mean,
made me excited, man. But ooh,
Wait.
ooh,
what? Oh, you wanted pictures?
you
Well,
started something you can't finish. Oh yeah, let's get some pictures of your army.
yeah,
up in
that's a
here.
good idea. Before I actually put this shit away.
And we can move things around,
Okay, well, there's what's.
make it look
There you
good.
go. I'll get out of your way because you know that stuff. I don't.
Yeah.
But I don't. I definitely need to like reread the rules.
You felt like you didn't know
Joe,
the
do you want me
thing.
to wait?
I mean, I knew enough, but like so the miracle dice thing's hard.
So set up your army at least.
Yeah.
I'll go over here in the deployment zone and we can give it some cool terrain.
Sets him up like in front of the terrain and stuff.
Or
Yeah.
or maybe like right.
Also, like I'm very bad with my stratagems.
What
like
are these red things?
What is it? They're wound markers.
They're- yeah, those
You
things
can
are really
barely-
cool.
You
Oh,
can-
that's
You can
cool.
barely see them. They're a little on the small side. That's my only concern. Well, I'll let y'all mess around with them while I contemplate my loss and talk to chat. Chat, did you see that ass whipping? Fuck.
All right, do your pictures and put
It
stuff
was
away.
crazy, man.
Read.
Just goes to show you when you go on, oh my God. We are definitely bringing some anti-tank. We're bringing a little bit of mobility. I think the only ones that did work for me are the Sanguinary Guard. Really, really like that unit. Very, very cool unit.
The Sanguinary Guard, dope, man. I did not realize the damage output.
Yeah.
That kicked the shit out of me.
It
Like,
fucking kicks the shit out of anything. Sanguinary Guard jumps on you and they will tear you apart. So that was one shining spot. So my Golden Boys did good. Or they're not Golden Boys, they're Golden Angels.
yeah.
Because the Golden Boys is Adeptus Custodes.
Actually,
like
I
Golden
actually have that
Girls,
Eldar army. I
Boys.
need to paint up the Eldar stuff because I have that whole Wraithhost army too.
Yeah. I've got a lot of armies, Matt.
Yeah.
So, and you're not even seeing them right there. But, okay, so as far as 9th edition goes compared to 3rd edition that I played 10, 15 years ago, I like it. The map,
Yeah, she
It's
painted the
quick.
wings on Celestine, and she painted a lot of the... We worked on the regular sisters together, but she did Celestine and a lot of the tanks. Yeah, she did amazing stuff. Jat's girlfriend has graced us.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
we'll just have to remember that when we play, we'll take some pictures where, the best spots, because I don't want to be in the way of the
You're
pictures.
not. I've got the terrain behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it looks better if you flip the terrain around and you get that nice front of it rather than the side. That's why I created a little space here.
When you're talking about doing the campaign, are you actually going to use the Crusade rules?
No, I'm using my own custom rules
Okay.
because it's going to be so freaking simple. We're talking simple. The game is complex enough already.
Yeah.
It's basically just like Risk.
Sure.
And the bonuses from having more planets or like a hive planet or something is as minuscule as, you get 50 more points or 100 more points than your opponent, or you get a few more command points than your opponent. Just because we don't want to make it, to where it's just overpowered or anything like that. And as you can see, you can fuck up on your list building anyway.
Yeah, I mean, there
So
was...
that's another thing that I was figuring out. And one thing that I didn't realize how important it was. A lot of the other Warhammer Battle Report channels have been, I've been talking to them behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And they're like, and one thing that I kind of ignored was when you're playing armies, you need to know them and build them against each other. And so what some channels will do is they'll build a few armies against each other and then roll a dice to see which one actually takes it. So they'll bring 2 armies each, and all 4 of those armies are sort of balanced against each other to where at least they think they will have a chance against them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they roll a die and then see who goes from there. But yeah, it was still fun for me because like I love the lore, I love the hobby, I love the building aspect, and honestly, I'm actually happy I got my ass kicked because it makes me already want to play more. I already want to go against you again. But I know at 7 p.m. it's gonna
Yeah.
it'll be 10 o'clock by the time you're out of here.
Yeah, I definitely don't have another one in me today, but
Right.
I mean, I'm off Sundays.
Okay. Well,
So-
let's do next Sunday if you have time. Well, next Sunday I want to get Joe. I want to have Joe play. So we'll probably maybe play in the morning, and then if you want to come by, maybe around 4 or something like that, and then try to get in a game. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Sundays work because we're both off, but like it's also the only day of the week we're both off. So like some Sundays we're gonna probably just stay home and hang out with each other. But
And then Sundays don't really work because you got.
well, but like
Go lady.
she was excited about coming out today, so
Yeah.
like she likes the hobby and stuff
yeah.
too.
Well,
So-
if you play 40K, we would love to have you play with us. That would be really
Oh,
cool.
see, now I have to do my army.
Yeah, I told you.
I have to finish my army.
Yeah, that would be cool if you could play
Yeah.
with us. I welcome that.
Thank you.
Yes,
That's
I was.
very
I'm
exciting.
looking. I was actually looking for more campaign players because I was like, man, just 4 people is kind of lame. I want, and I've got rules for where people can drop in and drop out. I don't want to ever get myself in a situation where it's like, oh, we're stuck, because it's it's more like win-loss record. It's like, oh, look at this. This army has 5 wins, 1 loss. You're going up against. It's going to be awesome instead.
You can play multiplayer games. It typically takes a lot longer, even if you play at like low point values.
You can put it.
That's what you people usually do in Apocalypse.
It's yours again.
I can't believe our mics didn't run out of battery.
I know. I kept looking down at mine, and apparently it's fine.
So it at least lasted 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
Because we did the stream before the stream.
Yeah.
And that was like 2 hours.
We
or
started
1 hour,
at
30
one
minutes.
something.
And then this stream was like 2 hours. So I think if I get them all charged before y'all come over, it will last one game. Once we, get accustomed to playing and we.
Oh yeah. Well, once we have the rules down, the games will only take about 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
3 hours, depending on how many points. Yeah. So is that your only current army right now?
It's my only current painted army.
Okay. So when we play again, I'm gonna play against the sisters, right?
He has Necrons in process.
I want to play against those sisters,
Yeah.
man.
I definitely want to play more with them.
They're going down.
Yeah, you're gonna want to defeat the sisters.
Oh, I'm
specifically.
You gotta bring that one because I thought you said you had the Space Marine army.
I have one. It's not painted. I'm working on it right now. I have White Scar. It's a White Scar successor chapter. They're Dark Hunters.
Okay.
But
Dark Hunters. That's cool.
Yeah.
You gonna paint them like black?
It's like navy blue with like a white axe shoulder. I found a third-party company that sells the shoulder pad for the chapter, and I mostly was building it because I didn't want to build any tanks, and the Dark Hunters are paranoid of tanks because they can be possessed by chaos, so they don't use them. And I was like, perfect. I'm just gonna play White Scars. I don't want to use tanks because you're gonna honest, I hate painting them.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. If you painted that Nurgle army that's at the store, you're really good at painting. I don't know why you hate painting.
It just stresses me out. Hate is a strong word. It just stresses me out. Like, I can build models all day and it's relaxing and I enjoy it. But the second I sit down and try and paint anything, I just get, it just stresses me out. Once it's done, I feel great. Yeah. Once it's done, I feel great. Once an army is finished, I'm very happy about it. But it's just getting to that point that just stresses me out.
Right.
Do you want me to send you the picture of them battling in front of the terrain?
Yes. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I did do that. I did think I thought I could bully the sisters like I could bully Imperial Guard, but no. I did not expect that type of firepower. He brought anti-tank stuff that was just tearing the Marines to shreds.
Well, to be honest,
I was playing Space Marines.
Until the errata, when they updated all the Imperium weapons, the sisters did not do that much damage. Because you figure every multi-melt that you have now does an additional shot than it did before, and heavy bolters are now damage 2. They were damage 1 before the errata, and then their heavy flamers.
Well, I'm happy. I want the sisters to be one of the most powerful armies, if not. I'm okay with them being the most powerful army, but they're not. They are low tier.
Well, so when the one I was quoting that people are now saying is incorrect, which is probably true because I don't keep up with the meta watch as much as I should, but they posted a meta watch thing about a month ago, and sisters were not very high on it from what I remember. But then again, like I said, I'm primarily an AOS player, so I paid a lot more attention to that stuff, and the fact that Caradron Overlords were top tier when everyone said they were garbage makes me laugh because Sky Pirate Dwarves are hilarious. But
so even when some people say, "Oh, well, this is the meta," and you yourself have experiences where it's this works for me. This doesn't work for me.
So I realized that this showing was not exactly going to support my claims, but I just want to play the models I like.
Yeah.
I don't care how good they are. And then on occasion they accidentally coincide where I build a list that's really good. So when the Idoneth Deepkin came out in Age of Sigmar, which are all the elves that ride the sharks and the eels and stuff, I bought that army because elves riding sharks is fucking cool.
That sounds sweet.
And then it just turns out that the eel spam list was crazy good. The spiders. Yeah. Oh, that army's garbage. Well, that army's garbage until the new White Dwarf comes out. Because when the new White Dwarf comes out this month, they get all new rules, or at least additions to their rules. So I don't know what the. Oh, there's still a tank I didn't put away. How did I do this last time? I'm just trying to figure out how I had these tanks arranged.
You had some of them next to each other like that.
Some people just walk
Can a
in. We said
non-powerful
no,
army
we
win against
play.
powerful army?
No.
Yeah, so
walked in at the
especially in 9th edition, where the game is so heavily objective dependent, because in 8th edition you could just build a leaf blower list where it's like, I'm not going to move, I'm going to shoot you on turn 1,
Yeah.
and you're going to show up with half your army because I'm playing Tau or whatever bullshit.
And that was a lot worse.
Oh, yeah,
That is
I-
a way feel bad.
Well, that's why I'm so out of
And it
practice. I
forces
hated
you to
8.
play a certain way.
Yeah.
And, you know, as much as I look at these intricacies in 9th edition and say, why is it like that? Why is it like that? This and this. I start to realize as I'm playing and as I'm hearing people talk about 7th and 6th and 8th, why it is like that. This
Yeah.
is a culmination of a lot of different rules, power creep, and tactics, and meta and stuff, and dealing with all that. And so far, I didn't hate the game. Like that should have made me want to never play again, but it didn't.
That's good.
I know some people's personalities would probably, they'd be like, I never want to play that again. But you have to keep with it, because a lot of the game is one on your preparation. A lot of the game is one on your list building, and it's like magic.
Your mic is dead.
Finally, the mic died.
Haha! I survived. Is yours still on?
One of them probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Matt gets to keep his girlfriend.
Yay! I didn't realize that was on the line, but yay! I just looked at my phone and Ryan was like, "Do you have a link to the stream?" It's like,
Do winners
shit.
get a T-shirt or some kind of mug? No.
that'd be cool. Just have like Angry Joe Show mugs that
Looks like it's
you
fun.
hand out to 40K winners.
Yeah, we'll do shirts.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we'll try to do some shirts.
Oh, like actual league shirts? That's cool. Or campaign shirts.
Play for shirts.
Maybe, yeah. We'll figure something out.
So you
There's
gotta,
also the
you gotta get your shit
campaign map where it,
together.
like, changes, like, this is what I own.
Start your
I own
Harlequins.
this little sector of the galaxy.
How many points do you think the campaign is gonna be?
Well, I'm originally, before I played this game, I wanted them all to be 2,000 points. But the problem was, is that sometimes I know life gets in the way, and like, well, we don't have time for 5 hours a day or 4 hours a day. Let's do 1,000 point, or let's do one of these other ones. And I wanted to make sure the campaign is flexible enough that we can do that here and there.
What? I'm going to be an F-list celebrity LVO. Not till next
What
year,
is
because
LVO?
Las Vegas Open. It's a big Warhammer event. But I think it got canceled for 2021, right? Like, they're not doing it again until the year after. Oh,
Oh, his victory is not going to last very long. He's not even going to make it to that show.
wow!
Next time he comes
Wow!
over here, he's dead. He's dead,
Ooh,
dead,
That's
dead
some
and gone.
strong words.
Dead and gone.
I should bring Ryan's Knights. He was just like, you could play Knights on stream. It's like,
I have some knights.
He has
too.
access to another army. There we go.
yeah,
Your
you should
Knights
see
are-
his Knights though. He actually like wins painting competitions. Like
They're very
that
good.
dude's Knights
Yeah, oh
are
yeah.
gorgeous.
But I heard
but
that knights are one of the worst, if not the worst, army in Ninth right now because they
yeah,
cannot.
they can't hold objectives. And like if as soon as they redo the book, because like the way Giants just came out in Age of Sigmar, and the way they addressed that issue is that like all the small giants counted as 10 models and all the big giants counted as 20, and then
Is that not in 40K? already?
there's nothing that does that in 40K. Now there
You
is
need
a
to put out an errata, and that might help a lot.
there's like a warlord trait or a relic or something that you can give a knight that lets it count as more models, I think. But until
Does he win games? Does he play against people? At the store?
Ryan
Yeah.
with the knights, I mean, when we were running
Who
events,
does he play against? You?
Well, we played Apocalypse against each other. We haven't played 9th edition yet.
Damn. How long does that take?
Oh god, a day, because you're usually playing with like 6 people and you're all playing with like 5,000 points,
Cool.
and you have titans and stuff.
That's super cool. I have some epic 40K stuff in the future I'd like to do. All right, guys.
I didn't realize Melta Sisters was like an archetype, but people were just saying. I was just like, I built this before the weapons got updated. I'm sorry.
I got obliterated. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for coming out, watching the stream. It's been a lot of fun. It's been cool.
Yeah.
It's been a learning experience. Don't really, I don't really count this as a mainline game. This is still kind of learning for us. Joe needs to learn. Alex has yet to play his 9th edition. Pop his 9th edition cherry. He's got a really fun Christmas army. We're going to be doing that on Christmas, or close to Christmas rather.
So great.
And so you'll get to see.
This just
Joe.
makes me want to play Tyranids more.
You'll get to see other Joe. You'll get to see Alex, and you'll get to see the rematch of me and Matt in the future. Thank y'all for coming by. And y'all do a raid with Dr. Evil there. He's going to do a raid. Bye, guys. See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank y'all for supporting the show. Anybody that subscribed, like Notchman, Jay Ziggy, Flippy, Middle Aged David, appreciate y'all. If I missed you, I apologize.
Ray needs to play 40K, damn it.
Yes, I did talk to Ray,
peer
and
pressure.
I was talking to him in the car. I think I convinced him.
Good, because I've been trying for years.
Yes, I think finally you and me together, we're gonna get him. Ray's so much fun to play with.
Hell yeah,
and if
dude.
we can get
God
him
wills
into
it.
this.
He just wants a
God
corn.
wills it. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna buy him one of these armies.
Oh no,
I
dude!
have one of these
Corn
armies.
demons is
Huh?
what would get him to play. If you presented him with like a corn demon army, he'd play.
That's the one army I haven't bought. Yeah. Cool. All right.
'cause,
Bye,
yeah.
guys. What, is he in check?
He was. I don't know if he still is.
Earlier.
Bye, guys.
Bye.